Christ almighty, George. Hey everyone, how are you? Me, I'm good. This podcast is named Impossible Coin. I am a Brian Cartwright. Nestled somewhere in Ohio with all of the most problematic ideas, Tegan Somerset.
Oh, I take offense. My ideas are not the most problematic.
In addition to problematic ideas, you're also full of bang?
No, I haven't started yet, but per our conversation last week, I did order that bang on the show, and I do have my first rainbow unicorn bang ready to go in my cup full of ice.
Nice, so, nice.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm working the cotton candy today. West Texas, apparently not Rockford Hardington.
Not me.
One Rocky Hardy.
Yeah, I remember my harem pants. We're doing that today, right?
Wait, was that a thing that we are doing, or is that a thing that you are doing?
What? There's no way. I could have sworn that we were going to do pajamas, but I didn't have pajamas, so I had harem pants. We're all going to do harem pants.
Oh, well, I'm doing pajamas, so I'm half there. My harem pants are at the cleaner.
Oh.
Cosplay
Well.
Problems.
Brian, harem pants?
No. Blue jeans. So
What? On a Saturday morning? You're in your house.
Isn't it like fucking 6 a.m. over there?
No, it's 9:30 in the morning. Jesus
fucking
Christ.
6 a.m. and you're wearing blue jeans?
You think I live on Molokai or something?
Do you sleep in blue jeans?
I used to sleep in blue jeans. It wasn't that bad.
Oh.
Disgusting.
It happened a long time ago.
Get out of here. No. No. In this house, we do not sleep in blue jeans.
We don't have a house, Tegan.
In this house!
Oh, man.
My preferred leg condition is inside of blue jeans.
Okay. It's cool, man.
It's how I live.
It's how he'll die.
Oh, no. I came in the world with blue jeans, and I'm not afraid to leave the same way.
God. Wow. Guys, be on your best behavior. We have a guest today.
We do.
Yep.
What?
It's Joe Spiro.
Hey, Joe. Do you remember your harem pants?
No. I would describe my current situation as image description. Tired man drinks coffee thinking, this is the devil juice I need to survive.
Does this mean you are not wearing pants?
No.
Is that your way of discreetly saying no pants?
It's
only
okay
boxers?
if you're not wearing pants, man.
I'm wearing gym shorts and a denim jacket.
Why the denim? This makes
Don't
less
sense. Don't you live in the desert? Wait. Don't you live in the desert? Are you gonna die?
I don't know if you're aware of this, but the desert suffers massive temperature swings because we don't have enough moisture to keep the heat in at night. And so at night, it can get like actually to freezing sometimes. It is not that right now. It's probably in the 40s or 50s.
Looking at this thing, apparently we've got stuff to talk about today, so I suppose we should get to it. I'm going to go ahead and pull the Band-Aid right off. Could one of you people just go ahead and talk about Smash?
Yeah, man.
Smash!
It's been dope. I went to a day 2 tourney. I saw some shit.
Tourney.
Yeah.
Game's out for 2 days. There is already a tourney.
Of course. Like, I mean, there's usually day 1 tourneys, but, like, we did day 2 because of how many characters we needed to unlock. So, I only saw, like, 2 Richter players, but they weren't especially good. So, like, they definitely need more time. But, like, the Sword Boys are all, like, really strong. I'm actually really liking Roy at the moment, and, like, Crom's pretty cool. I need to spend some time learning how to optimize, like, Inkling, because Inkling has, like, a lot of potential, but I don't know how to use it yet, so I'm working on it. Online's still kind of wonky. They pushed an update, like, yesterday to fix some of the stuff, and it's better, but it's not great yet. Joe, have you played online at all yet?
No, I haven't gotten the online pass. I still need to do that. I honestly haven't played that much on my system because my roommate also has a Switch, and he has all the characters unlocked, and, like, me and my friends have been practicing, and we've been using his system because I don't want to fucking unlock all the characters on my system right now.
But online was really weird for a while. You had the option of just doing quick play, which is just you jumped into a match, or you set, like, your preferred rules. Like, personally, I would do, like, 1-on-1, 3 stock, 7 minutes, no items.
Final destination only.
I mean,
Ban Meta Knight.
But when you play online, when you set your preferred rules, like pretty much every third match, you'd end up in something completely random that has nothing to do with what you did. Like I would set 1-on-1s, and then like 2 matches in, I'd end up in a free-for-all with like items in like random stages, and it's just like, holy shit, like why am I here?
So
it's all tied to your smash power, so like if you left, you'd be penalized for it, but like it's obviously a match that you didn't sign up for.
Nintendo made a couple grievous mistakes with regards to their matchmaking. One of which is, as you mentioned, like tying it that way. Another is that they're doing this sort of like weird nearest neighbor search of like your parameters and like trying to come up with like suitable like bubbles of people that like can play together. In principle, if you're going to do this method, you need to have people be able to specify which factors are most important to them. Otherwise, it's just going to try guessing. And sometimes it's just like, oh, wait, you don't want items on, but you want free-for-all? Well, the items on is the important part. So how about I just put you in a free-for-all match? Like, you know, like it's like, oh, yeah, you want 1v1s. But it's like, well, fuck you, I guess, because you couldn't rank which one mattered to you. But, like, so Nintendo, they fucked up even in the approach they were trying. But the approach itself is flawed. Because, frankly, they're making it seem like you have much more control than you end up having. Because, like, it sounds like you have exact prescriptive control. But then, like, it's actually just, like, a sort of idea. And I get why they did this. Because they're trying to avoid the problems they've had in the past. Where people were complaining, like, oh, the match types aren't, like, you know, anything that we like. You know, Nintendo's aren't good or whatever. So instead of, I don't know, asking the community, like, what good match types are and making those standard options that, like, you have to get filtered into as opposed to nearest neighbor searching, like, based on factors, they just decided to let you specify whatever the fuck you want and get matched with people who have no idea, like, what you, like, actually want to do. It's really good.
I want to do Pokemon Stadium Pokeballs only.
I'm not sure how well that'll work out, Teeks.
Pokemon Masters!
But even without that, right? Even the random matchmaking, there's like a room that you can set up, like an arena, where you can just play with people that you know? Or you could play with random people, but you just set the rules, but like you don't have an infinite pool of people. You just have people that come and go. But there are a couple of things that are wrong with that too. Like, especially like when you're setting up matches, like sometimes you'll end up standing in a literal line waiting for your match instead of like, you know, just spectating the match in the meantime. And even more so if you're playing with randoms or even with like a group, whenever like the owner leaves, the room just falls apart instead of passing ownership. And if you're playing with randoms, one of the things is that if the owner like loses, they almost definitely will just leave. And so then like the 3 to 11 other people that were in the room waiting just like end up not being in a room anymore. And like that was also pretty shitty. I'm more and more convinced that Nintendo is full of incredibly smart people and including incredibly smart programmers. Like they all like to reinvent the wheel regularly. Normally on gameplay things, which I'm down with, but man, when they do it with network tech, which they seem to think is not a solved problem, they just fuck up to do. So who you been playing, Joe?
So I was going to try to get into Crom, and then I started playing Ike and realized, oh man, Ike is a lot more viable than I thought he was going to be, just because like with how much faster the game is now. I honestly thought Ike was not going to be viable, but I've been playing him and doing decent.
Ooh, you know what? So Ganondorf got probably the best buff I've ever seen in a Smash series.
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm looking into because I've always wanted to play Ganondorf and I always shied away.
Like now he's got a sword, which means he's got range. The dude's wild.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Other than Ike, I've played a bit of Game & Watch because I've always played Game & Watch, but like he's sort of half a joke character because like Game & Watch has like a bunch of really good things going for him, but he's just so light that at a certain point it doesn't work. Mm-hmm. But like in this game, for some reason, one of his air attacks drops a literal bomb, and it just does like a fuck ton of damage out of nowhere, and like with a lot of knockback, and so like suddenly like Game & Watch may be viable now for me at least.
And I'd like to see him in the Spirits meta.
Yeah, I've always loved playing Game & Watch. Holy shit. Wait, so in Spirits, I haven't played much Spirits. Like you're able to put on like fucking modifiers like that increase your weight and weird shit like that, right?
Yeah, and like there's also things like you can start with particular items. Some of them are bullshit. Like there's one where you actually start the match with a bomb in your hand.
Nice.
It's just like Jesus Christ. And then like you can level them up, and they actually like increase like your stats, like the way that you damage and whatnot. Some of them are pretty gnarly. I haven't gotten a legend spirit yet, so I don't know how strong those are. But I've gotten a couple of the 3-star ace spirits, and I've like KO'd from like 20% with like a side smash like Tipper Marth attack. And it's just like at 20%, that's like fucking egregious. I don't know how they're really going to deal with that, but we'll find out.
Oh, another thing I meant to mention. Me and my friends are, quote unquote, taking Smash real seriously because one of our friends, his other group of friends, was jealous of us that he hangs out with us so much and has started describing themselves as his fake friends and ourselves as his real friends. So we're going to have a Smash tournament to decide who gets to keep him.
Wait, and then you're going to use the crew battle thing? Please use the crew battle thing.
So we haven't decided on rules, and I've been lobbying for some Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament inspired rules, such as rolling dice and stupid fucking ideas like that. But like we've also thought about like fucking wrestling style tag in, tag out. Yeah, and Fight Me in Real Life has also been advocated. But we need to figure out the rule set. It's gonna be good. I want to take this way too seriously.
I'm really interested. Like, I hope you guys like really settle into a thematic like Marvel tried to do with the Power Stones like tournament series. Like, did you ever see those? Like, there was one where like if you had like the Reality Stone, you got to remap your opponent's like buttons for a particular match.
I did not hear about that. That's goofy.
That's great.
It's truly insane. There was a really solid joke. I don't remember what the Power Stone actually did, but there was like a running joke that if you win the Power Stone tourney, if you use it in a match, you actually get to fight them in the parking lot instead.
Nice.
And Teagues, how's your Smash experience been?
Slow. Very slow. Like,
Okay.
I'm bad. Wow, I'm bad.
Who
I'm
you
so
playing?
bad. Huh?
Who you playing?
Nobody?
Oh, no.
I'm dying. Who am I dying as? This is a better question. None of the characters I usually play as are. I haven't played very long. It doesn't play well in tablet mode, which is how I've been mostly playing my Switch. So I gotta actually like put it on the big TV and like actually play it. But I usually play the floaty girl characters. So like Peach, Zelda. Like I want to get into Daisy. Because even though she's an Echo, she's cute.
No, Daisy's pretty solid, actually.
Like, none of them are unlocked yet. I got, like, Pikachu, but, like, Pikachu's real fast. It drops real fast. Wow, I keep falling off the edge.
Did they nerf Pikachu's teleport?
It's a little shorter.
Well, no, like,
quick
I meant
attack?
in terms of knockback.
Oh,
yeah. They almost turned it down to 0.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense because my ex plays Pikachu and like she like was pretty damn good in the last game, but her game is very dependent on Pikachu's up B, and it's seemingly like how she's like trying to reconfigure that.
Yeah, it's rough. I tried playing a little bit of World of Light. That goes a little bit better in tablet mode, but still not the best. I kind of want to buy one of those GameCube controllers just so I can have something that's like a more familiar button layout because I keep hitting the wrong thing. I'm real frustrated. I'm just bad. I know I'm bad at fighting games, but like, ugh.
If you can find a deal, wait, there's two things. One, if you can find a deal, I know like pro controllers are actually a pretty decent alternative because like GameCube controllers are really just going to help the people that have always played with GameCube controllers. Like, getting into
like
it
me.
now.
You mean like me?
Oh, really? Okay.
You mean like me? Yeah, I played the shit out of Melee, and then when I played Smash on the Wii, I just plugged in my GameCube controller.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I was lazy.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say, like, unless you're new to Smash, like, the GameCube controller is probably the way to go, just because it's what people are familiar with. And this is coming from someone who fucking hates the GameCube controller on principle.
I love the GameCube controller.
I think me and Joe have had this fight before.
I think it's one of the worst controllers ever made. It's not as bad as the Duke, because nothing's as bad as the Duke.
Brian loves the Duke.
Well, I mean, Brian also has hands much larger than mine, so I understand Brian's love of the Duke. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let me put this in relative terms. For me, the Duke is terrible because I cannot use it.
Okay, no, that makes sense, but that also makes it a personal argument. But that's a whole other thing.
Fuck off.
The other thing that I was gonna say, Tegan, there's like a whole like tutorial thing for like for fucking what am I thinking about? For like character specific strategies.
Mm-hmm.
It's in one of the menus. I can't remember where it is.
Yeah, I know. I found it. I'm just bad. It's okay. I'm fine with being bad. The only person I'm ever gonna play against is Alex. So.
Do they show you how to do a full parry of a Chun-Li combo into like a Shin Shoryuken or something, or not?
I hope so.
What?
Because I know because there are. Oh, actually, dude, everyone has a parry now. It's just perfect shield.
Yeah,
anyone can do it.
That's what I mean, because like I was telling people like as soon as Perfect Shield came out, I was like, holy shit, I really hope a bunch of Third Strike players just start coming in.
They just have Ken mains just all over the place. Dude, I'm in. That sounds amazing. Everyone's here.
Yun and Yang show up, it's like, wait, what?
Yo, dude, if that's like that, what do you think? Like third or fourth like special stage like shit?
I'd be super down. I'd be super down if Yun and Yang were in the game.
I mean, Joker stole his invitation, so... like, canonically, he stole it, so...
From, like, Waddle Dee or something.
Yeah, right?
The clown.
I can't wait for Bayonetta to be reunited with her son. It's gonna be great.
Is he the older or younger brother of, God, what was that anime that's like... Oh, Sakamoto. Like, is he the older or younger brother of Sakamoto if he is canonically Bayonetta's son?
He's obviously his younger brother.
Yeah, he's the younger brother.
Do we know when those shows take place? Do we know when the game and the show take place relative to each other? I know they have canonical dates, but don't worry.
I don't know off the top of my head.
I can find out. I will find out.
Oh, I believe in you, Tegan.
But I'm pretty sure, like, he'd be the younger brother.
Yeah, like he's the fuck up younger brother, and then Sakamoto.
Yeah, Sakamoto's too cool. He's like the perfect older son, and then obviously that means Joker's like your fuck up annoying younger brother.
But he's not even a fuck up. He's actually a really good kid.
Older brother. It's always a fuck up annoying younger brother.
Actually, there are fuck up annoying older brothers, but they're just sad. They're not interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Damn. I was gonna say, is Nav of Hunter x Hunter fame their dad?
Have you not seen it? Where is it? I'm gonna find the picture
of just a family photo.
Yeah,
wait,
someone
is
made
Nav
one.
actually included in this?
Oh no.
Let me. It would help if I could fucking type with two hands, Nico. Thank you. Bayonetta, Joker.
I'm still having a hard time, like, when they initially said Joker joined Smash, I know this has been covered, but, like, I was just like, oh no, is, like, Jared Leto gonna be in this game?
Oh no!
That would have been great.
Oh man,
yeah,
I disagree.
His side B is that he sends you a rat and is, like, totally unoriginal and fucking sucks.
That hurt my spirit.
I was also really sad to see him in Blade Runner.
Actually, I still haven't watched the new Blade Runner. Like, I just totally slept on that.
It's good. It just will never live up. What I'm saying is, Deckard for Smash.
Only if every Deckard match could have
Oh my god,
VO.
that'd be amazing. He's just narrate. It's the bad VO too.
Oh god, so good. So good. Nintendo, get at us. We continue to have ideas.
Tegan, did you find what you were looking for? Both on the
No,
internet
I'm still
and deep
looking.
within your heart?
No, I'm still looking, but I did find a good one. I'll show you a good one. There it is.
Oh my god. Okay, so the dad is Kojima. I should have seen that coming.
Yeah. Oh
Yep.
god.
This is how it goes.
Wait, what was? Didn't someone say that it was just like Bayonetta's just like gender bent like Kojima? I had to hear that since.
Well, specifically, I heard that Bayonetta is just Bowsette.
That's what it was.
And I was like, well, Brian, this can't be the thing that you fucking just go in the garage and turn on the car for. Like, this can't be it.
Shit.
Are you sure?
Like, just like this, oh yeah, I'm like, yep, the world is done. This is fucking
Bowsette Kojima.
Somebody drew it, and it's Bayonetta with Joker, Sadamoto-san, and then Kirby with Bayonetta's, like, glasses and hair. It's like, don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Wait, do you think, like, Ida could be, like, their cousin? I know his hair's blue.
Ida is totally their cousin.
Who's Ida?
From My Hero Academia.
Oh, I haven't
Boy.
really watched My Hero.
Yeah, it's cool.
How dare? How
Oh my
fucking
God.
dare you?
I mean to, but I have like a queue of anime to watch, so
Fucking, that's
partially
no
from you.
excuse. That's no excuse.
Well,
I have a queue of anime to watch, and I'm still watching all of it.
Tegan, in the past couple weeks, I've like read 30 tankobon of fucking Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, that's a lot of Hunter x Hunter, though. Fuck.
That's pretty intense, man. How's that been going?
Are we good on Smash?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, Hunter x Hunter's been pretty good. I really dislike the beginning, but I understand why people like it. And I think it. But okay, so background: Hunter x Hunter is a manga and anime by the same dude as Yu Yu Hakusho. So it was kind of like a natural. I need to check this out at some point. At various points, I've checked out the beginning and like never gotten into it. But one of my friends got into Hunter x Hunter recently and was basically telling me it was really good. And I was planning on doing it for my podcast eventually. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just take the dive now, read the manga. And there are a lot of parts of the beginning that I don't really like, which is also true of Yu Yu Hakusho, but like some of the later sagas are some of the best sagas in like any anime I've ever seen. Straight up, like one of the have any of you guys seen it?
Yeah.
Which one?
Hunter x Hunter?
No, not yet.
Okay, well,
That's in my queue. That's okay. You can spoil it.
without spoiling too
Don't
much,
mind.
one of the later sagas is straight up like, hey man, what if Cell and Cars from like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure were like really incredibly well written, like masterfully written, as opposed to trash characters?
That sounds great.
Yeah, well, so Cars, I won't say Cars is a trash character, but Cars does have like a lot of like blank spots in like why does this person exist conceptually. But yeah, this person is straight up like, what if Cell from Dragon Ball was like written incredibly well and like perhaps like better than the main characters of the show?
Yeah, also that. True enough. Meruem is like really well done.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's also interesting because it asks very similar questions to the corresponding saga in Yu Yu Hakusho, but like comes to slightly different answers. And I'm really excited to get to this point in my podcast because I really want to talk about like whether this has to do with where in life Yoshihiro Togashi was at that time, the author of Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
It's very interesting because they both ask questions about like whether humanity is like, you know, worth keeping around and like what is the value of being human relative to like another sentient species, and like how that's problematized if there's actually like genetic connections between the two, and you know, like the worth of human beings in like collective versus individualistic societies. And the two of them, I won't say they come to opposing conclusions, but they come to very nuanced and different conclusions. It's interesting. So y'all should read / watch Hunter x Hunter.
On the list.
It's so sick, Tegan. Like
the
the
I
power.
know.
The beginning is like bad One Piece though, so
Oh, it is. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Just skip the first season. It kind of actually doesn't matter. I think back on it, and I don't remember anything really important happening outside of the main 4 characters meeting.
well they introduce Hisoka, so who's basically the 5th main character.
Okay, that's also true.
And it kind of does establish like Gon as like this Goku character, but like, hey, what if Goku was like, what if a human being actually acted like this? What would that mean about their moral compass?
Yeah,
Poor boy. Those poor boys, though.
Oh,
No.
Those poor boys.
No,
they're fine, Tegan.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Although-
I know they're not.
There is one section that was kind of weird where like Gon has to go on a date with that one crazy lady,
Oh yeah,
and then Killua is like
on a date with you know, Sadako from The Ring.
yeah,
I've
and she's like a
fucking
grown
seen
woman,
enough
but Gon's like
AMVs.
10. But like Killua like earnestly asks like Gon, is like, hey Gon, have you ever been on a date before? And Gon's like, yeah. And he's like 10. It's like, yeah, I used to take ladies out on the island all the time. And it's like, dude, wait, what?
He comes from an island where he's one of the few children as well, so it's very weird.
It's really weird. Like, oh my god. But he's a
Hunter
perfect
x Hunter's
gentleman. I'm so proud of him.
Man, I don't know. I have a very I feel that there's like an intention of Gon being this like actually terrifying character.
Oh no, he is definitely terrifying. He's a
scary
gentleman's.
as fuck. Are you
He's
kidding?
a gentleman savage.
Wait, Tegan,
That's
I thought
what
you
he is.
hadn't. I thought you hadn't.
I've seen enough AMVs of this show. I know he's fucking scary.
Oh my god, were they too like Limp Bizkit and
No.
Linkin Park?
No, they were quality AMVs.
Is that such a thing that exists?
Yes, it is.
Tegan, there are some good AMVs out there, man.
No, I know. I'm just fucking with her.
He's just being an ass.
Yeah, but I don't know. So it's been interesting talking with my friend who's really into the anime because I read the manga and like I think part of it was just I wanted to get through it as fast as possible so that when I watch the anime for the podcast I can talk about like comparison, etc. I also there was the anime we're talking about is from 2011. There's another one from 1999 that I'd be interested in watching for the show as well. And that one only covers a certain amount of it. Like, there's been 3 anime renditions of Hunter x Hunter. There was the 1998 series, the 1999 series, 2011 series, and there was a 1998 OVA of, like, just done by Pierrot, the same people who made Yu Yu Hakusho, as, like, a pilot, and, like, it didn't catch on. So I'm definitely excited to watch all those differing versions and see how they all just kind of like interweave and like what they do differently from each other.
It's because that shit keeps going on hiatus.
Yeah. I read an
He's
interesting...
gonna die before he finishes it. It's gonna be the same thing as Game of Thrones. He's gonna be dead before it's finished.
No way.
Say the same thing as Berserk.
Well, like...
No, Berserk just dies on its own.
No, the guy from Berserk is definitely dying before it gets finished, but like, I don't think the Hunter x Hunter author is going to die before Oda does. So I think we're pretty safe on that one.
Yeah, I also, I don't know, Hunter x Hunter is very weird because, so, I'd say in a lot of shonen, and especially in Yu Yu Hakusho, people are motivated by need. Like, they need to do things at that exact moment. Well, Hunter x Hunter, as far as I can tell, is incredibly driven by want. Like, very few things in the series have ever been necessary. They just do it. And
yeah.
I'm trying to weave this right now into a theory I have that in some ways, I don't know if this is purposeful, but this might reflect where Togashi was in his life at each point. Because during Yu Yu Hakusho, he would work like crazy hours and like not sleep and like didn't take care of himself and like maybe that's why he felt everything was based on need. While Hunter x Hunter, like straight up, like people like go into what looks like to be like a regular tournament arc and then they just fucking walk out. They're just like, we don't need to do this. They're like, this is dumb. Like that straight up happens once or twice during the series where people are just like, oh, I guess like we could do this, or we could just leave and get what we wanted to get done. And so like I straight up feel like that might be how he like is looking at his life. Like, I could just really kill myself writing this manga, or I could spend some time with like, you know, Naoko Takeuchi and like my kids.
I respect that. There may be some weight to that theory. I'm interested to see how your research pans out.
Yeah, I definitely plan on... They recently, like last thing on Hunter x Hunter related stuff, one of his assistants from Yu Yu Hakusho actually recently released a autobiographical manga about having worked on Yu Yu Hakusho and working under Togashi, so I'm really curious when that gets fully translated to read it, because I think it was done with his blessing, so it's not like expose type stuff, it's more like just oh yeah, here's like what we were all thinking as we were going through this.
Okay.
So I'm very excited to read that.
That could be cool. Teeks. What other anime stuff is going on?
Yeah. Many anime stuff. Many anime stuff. So Netflix is still working on the Cowboy Bebop live action.
Okay.
Big nerves. Big nerves. Big nerves. Wow.
True.
Cowboy Bebop's so good. The soundtrack's so jazzy. Don't fuck it up. Please don't. Please. I know, but please don't. They're still doing a season, a second movie of that fucking...
Death Note?
Death Note. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to watch that again. And live tweet it again.
Wait,
I've already committed. I'm gonna do it. The entirety of the thing is a train wreck, honestly. But, I feel bad. The only really great part about the Netflix movie is Ryuk. He's great.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's
great.
Willem Dafoe, right?
That's it. That's the only like really great part.
What I'm here for, why I'm up, why I've got this belly full of Bang energy drink at this point.
Did you just chug it?
Tegan, you've got to live this
Oh,
life.
shit.
I'm doing my best, but I'm also trying not to spaz out more than usual.
What I'm here for is to share with you some details from Netflix's casting call for Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, shit.
I'm not ready. Wait.
All
I
right.
need alcohol for this.
They better be Asian.
Okay.
Spike
Here
Lee
we
better
go.
be the most
Buckle the
handsome
fuck up.
motherfucker.
Spike,
Uh-huh.
an Asian (parentheses or partially Asian) man in his mid-20s to mid-30s and must have athletic ability. Spike is a young and handsome male lead with a body like Bruce
Yes.
Lee. His carefree demeanor hides a seriously dangerous individual. Spike is prone to shoot first and improvise, unlike his more serious partner Jet.
Mhm.
But he gets the job done. Spike tries to hide his sensitive side, but is a sucker for a damsel in distress and is haunted by his
Is
past.
he a sucker for a damsel in distress?
He is a
Yeah,
sucker for
he
a
is.
damsel in
I'd
distress.
say that's
yeah,
accurate.
that's accurate.
Okay.
Faye Valentine.
If it doesn't say a giant rack, it's not valid. Faye needs titties. Faye
Tegan's
needs
here for-
titties.
Tegan's here for titty culture.
I'm here for Faye's titties.
Doing it for the culture.
Okay. An Asian or mixed heritage
Okay.
woman in her early 20s to mid 30s and must have athletic
Uh-huh.
ability. Faye is the female lead
Uh-huh.
of the show. She is an attractive bounty hunter with a sharp
Mhm.
tongue. She's a survivor who will con anyone to get
Mhm.
what she wants. Faye has no memory of her early life, including family or friends. So even though she'll never admit it, she likes working with other members of the Bebop crew.
That's actually pretty solid. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
sounds like halfway between Faye and Fujiko from Lupin.
Yeah.
I'll eat that.
Okay.
So this isn't the worst
Jet
thing
Black.
I've heard so far.
An African American or partially African
I
American
can see it.
man
I believe it.
in his mid 30s to early 50s. An ex-cop, Jet looks intimidating but is soft at heart.
He is.
He became fed up with the corrupt system but still catches criminals as a bounty hunter. While Jet believes in the law, he will always back up a friend. Occasionally, he will even relax and have fun.
So it's just Terry Crews, right?
Yeah, basically, that's just Terry
Uh,
Crews.
Dude, I'm in.
Why
So
don't you just say Terry Crews audition?
we're just gonna get the group from fucking Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah! Put them
Yeah! Damn!
in
Yes.
action, and then we're done.
Real quick, can we talk about the idea
Is Ed
of...
in here? Is Ed on that casting list? Okay, good.
Yes.
I just really wanted to quickly say, can we talk about like how various anime characters in dubs tend to end up being coded black, even if that's not the original intent? Because I'm thinking of Piccolo right now and Jet, and
Yeah.
like, yeah, everyone just agrees Piccolo is black, but no one knows why.
I don't know, man. I definitely get that. Like, but I don't know. Like I feel like that even if they weren't actually trying to write someone black, it feels a lot like the African American experience.
Interesting. Like, I would actually like to seriously explore this at some point, but I don't think this is the time or place.
No, not. We'll come back to it, man.
Cool.
You know, maybe if we hadn't spent 19 years talking about Smash.
Sorry,
there would have
Smash
been
is
time
important.
for it.
Smash is important, Brian. It's a big game. Joker's gonna be in it.
Piccolo for Smash.
No, you know who's coming to Smash.
Oh,
you know
fuck
who's
me.
coming to Smash? Sora's coming to Smash.
Sora's coming to Smash.
Sora's coming to Smash.
There's no way he's not.
Jesus Christ, Tegan, thank you for pointing out that inevitability.
No,
welcome.
Like,
No, but imagine how mad the world, like,
If it was
that
Piccolo
might,
and not Goku.
yeah, if it was Piccolo and not Goku, like
Why can't we have Vegeta? Vegeta for Smash.
Actually, I just thought about it. I think it's unlikely Sora's coming to Smash, and I have
Oh.
reasons. Okay. Because Smash Ultimate is the golden corral of video game products.
Wow.
Golden Corral. Wait, are
yeah.
you using that in the sense of the place that the brand?
The
yes.
restaurant.
Ouch.
Nom, nom, nom.
Like they just have unlimited servings of everything. You're like, wow, okay, so Mega Man's in this game, and it also includes like 9, in the like 9 pieces of music from the Mega Man video game series. Like there's tons of everything for every series that a character is from. Like if you want to mine Smash for stuff, there's a ton of stuff. Asterix, one exception. There's not a lot of stuff from Final Fantasy. And it kind of feels like Squenix was like, there is a certain amount of money that will let us put Cloud in this game, but there's really not an amount of money that's going to let us get funky with letting you have access to more stuff related to this IP. Also, Sora, you start to like stumble into issues with like you show too much from Kingdom Hearts or you show the wrong thing from Kingdom Hearts. All of a sudden, you're no longer just negotiating with
you're
Squenix.
dealing with Disney.
You're now negotiating with
Which
Disney.
is a nightmare.
And so like I think that between the fact that like Squenix was already visibly like tepid in what they would license for Smash Ultimate in terms of Cloud, and the fact that Disney exists, like Sora is an unlikely nightmare scenario for guest character.
Sora comes in as a DLC, as like the 4th or 5th DLC.
Right.
You get a Destiny Island stage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. His final smash is him unlocking the Kingdom Heart. So there isn't any Disney reference. All of his attacks involve the Keyblade and magic, but not the Disney assistant magic, just the regular Blizzard Fire Thunder.
Yeah.
So would like one of his story battles be that like you have like a group and like you have like one healer and another character helping you, but the healer keeps on healing you even if you're already at full health and it's like not doing shit?
Yeah, and then he doesn't heal you when you need it because he's out of heal.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like this.
This is exactly how it goes.
Yeah, and then like his final boss is something like Riku, but he's not a playable character. Or,
It's
like,
Riku as a spirit trapped inside like Link or Marth.
I'm down. I'd play that. I do know that like Square Enix didn't really put a lot of Final Fantasy stuff to the point where like even on the Midgar level, the summons that they do have like don't look like anything like the original assets.
Really?
Yeah, they look really weird. Like I know they have Ramu actually kind of looks pretty similar, but Ifrit doesn't. Neither does
Jesus Christ.
Who's the other one? It's is it Odin, I think? Like the FF8 summon? I thought it was just going to be Knights of the Round. And Bahamut, like, Zero is in it, but, like, it's completely something made from scratch. It doesn't even look like a remaster of the old Bahamut Zero. But they're allowed to use the name, which is weird, but...
Well, I
They're
mean,
just like, you can have this, but you can't have the art. 'Cause
Well-
fuck you.
you also can't really trademark Bahamut. That's like a super pre-existing thing.
I mean, that's definitely true. But, like, not... But that's why it wasn't straight up Bahamut. It was, like, specific Bahamut Zero from Final Fantasy VII. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for bringing it back to Smash.
Brian, you brought this upon
happens.
yourself.
It's okay. Yeah.
That is some victim-blaming shit.
I'm appalled that you consider yourself a victim in this situation, man.
Oh, that's funny. Funny joke.
Oh
Funny
man,
joke.
speaking of, Smash-related things, I hear that Sonic the Hedgehog is in Smash and that he's getting a movie.
Yo. No.
Dude.
But okay. So, Ben Schwartz is going to be the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. He's contractually obligated to not do the voice on any, like, public appearances. So, when he did an interview with fucking Larry King wanted to hear some of the voice and he said he couldn't. But, like, Ben Schwartz, like, goaded Larry King into doing, like, his, like, best Hedgehog voice.
That's amazing. Does he do a Jaleel White impression?
Oh, fuck. Actually, no,
No.
it's not Jaleel White.
Oh, I wish.
I'm not okay with the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. His body's too small. It's not so much his body's too small, it's his feet and his hands are too small.
Are you sure that's it, or that his quads are too goddamn big?
It's mostly that one,
but
yeah.
Fuck. He needs them big red shoes and those big gloves. Where are the shoes and the gloves? That's key.
The silhouette's really weird, but hopefully that test image that they had with Chris Pratt, where they're both laying on the cop car, is closer to what they're actually doing, because that Sonic didn't look half bad.
I'm gonna look this up because I don't know what this looks like.
It's still not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good.
Wait, is Chris Pratt a cop
it's no
in this?
Detective Pikachu.
They were looking at him to be the cop. Like, they had produced like a casting list. I know I retweeted it earlier this week, but it's probably buried in a lot of shit.
Here, I'll find the image for you, Joe.
But
I have a skill.
The Sonic meta universe
There it is.
Has a very weird relationship with law enforcement. Is Sonic going to be positioned as friends of cops, and then in the second movie, Shadow the Hedgehog's going to show up and fucking shoot cops again?
Oh God!
That might happen, but
Dude.
as the write up for the initial blurb came out, Sonic is a troublemaker that has an iffy relationship with the law, but he befriends a single cop, which would be the Chris Pratt or whoever plays that character's character.
Interesting.
All right, so I hear that Sonic the Hedgehog has a protective order out in New York.
Really? I thought it was something like in Kansas, man.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Also, that sounds really scary. I wonder who's really afraid of Sonic. Well, I mean, I know Sonic's incredibly powerful.
Gross, why? Why you do this to me, Brian? Why?
Wait.
Why you do... Assault.
Assault. Okay. I was about to say, did he post the thing that Jim Sterling retweeted or posted of the...
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he fucking did. Because he hates me.
Yeah, so they released a second poster, which is Sonic's feet looking over... Is that... What bridge is that? Is that the Golden Gate?
Golden Gate.
That's Golden Gate.
Yeah, it's the Golden Gate Bridge. And there's a speed line that looks like it's Sonic following Sonic, which doesn't make any sense. But there is now a censored blue dick at the beginning of the image where the speed line begins. You can infer everything else.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
I'm going to take a different position.
No, God, no.
Is it perhaps sitting on the Golden Gate Bridge, Brian? Is that the position you take, or
that is the position I take?
God damn it! Throw myself off the Golden Gate Bridge. Fuck it.
Oh,
you can't do that no more. They put nets on.
Oh, they put nets.
They did
so
put
I can
nets.
jump and be safe. Great, perfect.
I mean, you're not really being safe. It's still a bad idea, but now you'll likely just live a life in crippling pain as opposed to die.
Tegan, remember to do a flip.
Yes.
Style points for suicide.
Absolutely.
Jesus.
Best style.
I would personally go for the McTwist myself, but that's a whole other thing.
Please stand on the shore where you can watch me jumping and rate me.
Oh,
on a scale of 1 to 10.
We're gonna get Impossible Coin viral somehow, Tegan. We'll figure it out.
Great.
Rate my failed suicide?
Oh shit.
That's my favorite sequel to Marky Mark's Make My Video.
This is how you actually discover that I am a superhero and can fly.
Oh fuck! I told you guys it's the bang, man. She can't be stopped. She can't control it. Oh my
god.
Wait, I have one final piece of anime bullshit news.
Go ahead, let's get it, Tegan.
Last week, when we were recording in the middle of the week instead of on a weekend, I took that weekend to go see an Idol concert.
Okay.
I saw Aqua's 4th Live, Sailing to the Sunshine.
I don't know what the fuck any of this is.
Aqua's is... Okay, so there's... Yep. You've heard, Joe, I'm sure, of Love Live School Idol Project?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so Aqua's is the idol band, the idol group in season 2 of Love Live School Idol Project.
Oh, no.
Sunshine, yeah.
He says, oh, no.
I'm alienated.
And I saw their first live, and I saw a goddess on stage.
A goddess, you say, Tegan?
A goddess, yes, there she is. I have sent her in the Skype chat. Her name is Nanaka Sua, and she is the voice of Kanan, who's like the sporty girl. She's one of the seniors, so she's a third year. She runs a scuba dive shop with her grandpa. She's super nice and super cute, and oh my god, her voice actor is beautiful. Nanaka's beautiful.
Well, that's cool.
I love her. She sings and she dances and she looks so good on stage. And like the other girls, they make faces like when the camera's on her, they make faces behind her. So it's like her beautiful face and then just like behind her. It's so good. It's so good. And at the end of the 4th live, they decided they announced that there's going to be a 5th live. And it's going to be in Japan in June, and we're going to go.
Hey, we can go take a look at that house.
We gotta go, yeah.
It's been hot in my dreams. Oh, man.
I mean, wait, you might not want to say it haunts your dreams, seeing as how people aren't living it because they're afraid it's haunted.
Right, that's a fair point.
That's why we're gonna go. That's exactly why we're gonna go.
We're gonna just walk in and was like, hey, demons, what's up?
Hey, demons, it's your boy!
It's your boy. Okay, that's actually pretty culturally insensitive. I'm sorry about that.
She's so beautiful. I love her.
Are these the spirits that we're going to have eat our ass?
Hopefully not, Brian!
In this case, I wouldn't mind.
Are you talking about the idol girl, Joe?
Maybe.
Are you talking... Oh my god.
No, you can't have her eat your bum. She's a good girl. They wouldn't let you anywhere near
Wait, are
her.
you saying good girls don't eat ass?
That's not mutually exclusive.
I'm saying idols don't.
Good.
They're not allowed.
You don't
They're
know that.
contractually not allowed.
You don't know that.
They're contractually not allowed. They aren't even allowed to have
Nobody's got a
boyfriends.
contract that says no ass eating.
Ooh, imagine.
The contract says no boys.
They might no sexual contact possible.
No
Hey,
sexual contact.
Hey, you know what? You can do that same thing to
Only
girls too,
hugs.
though.
Only hugs.
Well, I mean, it's a
No,
hug.
they're good.
It's a hug of
They're
sorts.
pure.
It's a hug of sorts.
No, it's not. They're
damn
pure.
it.
Stop it.
Oh my
Stop it. This is why people don't go to fan meetups, because you guys are asses. No,
Wait, no,
they're
I'm
good.
definitely not a fan, though.
She's a good girl.
He's definitely here just to troll.
Don't make her evil.
Evil,
They're all
Tegan!
good.
Ass eating is not evil, Tegan.
They're pure and beautiful.
Those
love
things
them.
are mutually exclusive. It's cool. It's whatever.
Why would you put your mouth anywhere near someone's butt?
Okay, that's right.
Don't answer this. This is a rhetorical question. Poop comes out of there. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Man.
That's asking for so many diseases.
I actually totally forgot that Tegan was, like, really anti-ass eating.
I'm very anti-ass eating.
Yeah, no.
No.
I actually forgot, though. That was the thing.
How did you forget?
I don't know, Tegan. I don't
How
remember.
did you forget?
It didn't seem that important at the time.
Oh my god.
Because so far on the show, Festival Hardbody comes up more often than ass eating.
God.
Wait, no,
I'm
I think-
anti-festival
guys-
hard body too.
Actually, if someone could get back to us whether or not ass eating or festival hard body comes up more often on the show. In fact, I'm going to make it a point just to not skew the results, to always mention festival hard body when I mention ass eating, and always mention ass eating when I mention festival
I
hard
mean,
body.
why don't you just make
Does
them on
this
the
mean-
same topic?
Does this mean, Rocky, that you want festival hard body to eat your ass?
Oh, fuck, that's a lie. I don't know about all that, Tegan.
Well, I'm going to say that we are about an hour into the show and we just started. Like we just got to the place where Festival Hardbody is eating asses. So
That
and
is
I
the
haven't even
traditional
talked
starting
about
point.
the games I played.
Okay, can we talk?
Tegan, I'm here to tell you that
Yeah?
like because we spent 19 years talking about Smash, it's possible that we may need to take your game about rolling up shit out to a field and tell it to look at the rabbits.
Hey, Katamari's great, man.
Let me talk about Katamari Damacy, because it's the first time I've played it where the sound hasn't cut out halfway through a level.
How is that going, actually?
It's a lot more fun when the sound doesn't cut out halfway through a level.
Wait, what? How were you playing it that it was doing that previously?
I rented a copy from Blockbuster for the GameCube, and the sound cut out halfway through the level every time. And it didn't matter what level, it would just half the level, and then it would be like, you have a minute left, and the sound would cut out. And I'm like, oh, existential crisis time.
Out of curiosity, what year was this?
I don't know, 1,000 years ago, when I was but a child. When I was a sweet summer child, and people didn't talk about ass eating.
No, people did. You just weren't in earshot yet.
God. I wish I was never in earshot. This is the darkest timeline.
Tegan, there's still worse things.
I have a real question,
Yeah.
Tegan.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm only 2 levels in. I'm also not very good at Katamari because I can't figure out how to turn.
no. This question is about the past because I feel like we might have a case of the Mandela effect here.
The what?
no.
Oh no.
What's a
Not like
Mandela
this.
effect?
It's when
Um,
people remember things differently, but they're so convinced that they actually remember them the way that they did, even though they conflict with other people with culturally significant events. Like the Berenstain
Oh.
Bears versus the Bernstein Bears. Things like
Okay.
that.
What
The Berenstain
platform
Bears.
were you
Huh?
playing Katamari Damacy on?
I was
in your
wondering
youth?
that too. I was confused.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the PlayStation 2.
Bingo.
Okay.
No,
Because
all
I
right.
did have a PlayStation 2 at the same time that I had a GameCube. I bought my PlayStation 2 myself.
Did you guys know that Nelson
And
Mandela
I
died
got
in the
it as a-
80s?
What?
Never mind. That's the
Shut up.
namesake of the effect. Anyways.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Just
What? I'm
let it
lost.
go.
What?
Tegan, leave it alone. Don't go
Oh,
down
okay.
that rabbit
Don't worry.
hole.
Don't worry.
Yep. Okay. But yeah.
Did you know that Nelson Mandela is coming to Smash?
Oh my god.
I did hear that. What's interesting is
Yeah.
at the beginning
Is
or
he
around...
coming as Barack Obama's ultimate? Is that how it's going?
Yo, that would actually be dope, dude.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
It's like Barack Obama, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, they all just like rain in from the sky or some shit like a PK Starstorm. I'm in.
Yes.
That sounds dope.
It actually just plays the ending of Spike Lee's Malcolm X movie, and then everyone flies off the stage.
Oh fuck.
Amazing. I'm down.
Brian, just stop doing this to yourself. You're acting like we're not going to talk about Smash. Like, what
But
the
yeah,
fuck?
play Katamari Damacy for Smash.
Oh, fuck.
The
oh,
ultimate is the Katamari comes out and you roll everybody up and then push them off the edge.
No, so, like, it starts out like that, right? Like, it rolls everybody up, and then, like, the king of the cosmos
universe
shows up,
comes- Yeah!
and
I
then he,
turned
like,
to a
crushes them into a
star.
star. Yeah, and
Yes.
then everyone explodes away.
Fuck
Supernova.
yeah. I'm down. Down to clown.
The
That's
prince is
amazing.
in Smash.
The prince is in Smash! Yay! Amazing. Wow. Smash is talking about weather in this podcast. Yes, it is, Brian.
Brian, just stop being salty. Just play with us, man. It's cool.
No,
That's okay.
like, because, like, I feel like this is a valid position. Like, I have never had a marketing campaign so completely destroy my interest in something. I likely would have bought Smash had, like, Nintendo not spent, like, 6 solid months being like, would you mind if we tell you about Smash? Would you mind if we spend a 45-minute presentation on every minute detail about Smash? Would you like to hear the differences in VO recordings between 2 different versions of characters? Do you
Fuck yeah,
like
I do.
that?
Yeah,
do you
I
like
do.
that?
I
Do
do.
you like
I do.
that?
Wait, Brian.
Is
Brian-
this where you're trying to get me to call you daddy?
Oh no.
Oh my god, what the fuck kind of darkest timeline shit is this?
Oh god, actually, so I discovered a Twitter this past week. 2 Twitters, actually. FGC Mom and FGC Dad.
Oh no.
Oh my god, they're
Like,
amazing. This is amazing already. I love it.
the mom will like tweet out stuff and it's like, hey, even if you go 0-2, I'll still make you cookies. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. Like, it feels great.
Aww.
Or like, FGC Dad posted a tweet this past week. It was something like, you know, a lot of the things about you getting better in the game is just about you like getting better as a person. Like becoming a better fighting game player is just like you becoming a better human being. So, you know, focus on that. And it's just like,
Ooh.
wow, thanks for the read, Dad. Like, it's like,
That's weird. I really want to make a story now about something where the better you get at it, the worse you become as a person. I guess murder counts, but
I
Yeah,
guess
that's
murder counts.
counts.
God,
Okay.
thank you for tossing that segue on Hitman that we're nowhere near ready to talk about.
Just talk about Hitman, dude. What's going on?
Well, there's a new escalation.
Oh, who is it?
Well, no, it's not an elusive target. It's an escalation. So,
What's the
escalations for the uninitiated in Hitman, escalations are where they present you a thing to do, and then they present it to you with an increasing set of complications.
Mm-hmm.
This escalation takes place in the Isle of Scale, which is the final level of Hitman 2.
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny enough is this escalation doesn't contain murder.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Hitman, when you hit somebody with a blunt-edged melee weapon, you knock them out, you don't kill them. And so, like, level 1 of this escalation was there's a particular character that's, like, hit this man with a fish.
All right, cool.
So then I'm like, okay, no problem. I'll shoot this fridge, pull this, get this fish out, hit him with a fish, and then, run out and exit. And then, like, level 2, it's like, hit 4 people with the fish, do not get seen. And I'm like, all right, that's a lot. And they're like, okay, and one other complication. Once you equip the fish, you cannot unequip the fish.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, fuck you, okay. That's some tough shit. Like,
yeah, so you can't like use other tools that you're normally used to using to maneuver around shit. You're stuck with the fish.
Yeah, so you can't like generate stuff like no pistol distractions or nothing.
Only fish.
Level 3, they changed the fish to sticky, meaning that you're allowed to unequip the fish for up to 5 seconds.
Okay, but
now you must knock out 10 civilians without being seen, and there's a particular exit that you have to use, which is like in a trespassing area, which is like swarming with security and not get seen. So it's like knock out 10 civilians, don't get seen, you can unequip the fish for up to 5 seconds, and you have to exit by jumping off of the Isle of Scale. And
right.
I gotta tell you what, like, I'm fucking loving hitting people with that fish. Like, it is a good time. It is a good time. There's so many, like, weird, goofy Easter eggs and hidden things in Hitman 2 that, like, people just keep on finding the goofy shit in that game. Like, just this week, another secret exit was located in the Columbia level. In which, like, Hitman Agent 47 flies away with an umbrella, Mary Poppins style, to exit the level.
That's amazing.
I'm fucking done.
I love Hitman.
Wait a
love
minute.
Hitman.
We
It's
spent
my favorite
97 years talking about fucking Smash, and now you're done?
No. Like, I'm done as in, like, in a good way. Like, I actually really like this. I had a question for you, Brian.
Okay.
Let's say that you had a time machine and could tell your former self, like, in the 90s, let's say, like, you teleported in while you were playing Kenji Ino's D, and, like, you could tell them about a game from the future, but only tell them, not show them any pictures. Would it be Hitman? And, like, how do you think you would have responded?
Ooh, I mean, that's a good question. Like, I think that the critical moment that I would like to go back to is a little bit later. Because I've said it before, but I spent so long dismissing this series out of hand. Because you just see, like, key art or, like, marketing material, and you see a picture of this, like, fucking bald assassin dude with, like, a fiber wire, and it's like, Hitman. And, like, every part of, like, young, faux, sophisticated douchebag Brian is like, that doesn't look particularly this.
What was that sound?
No,
I'm not sure what that was.
What is that sound?
I've never heard
that's
that before.
That's a guy who, like, walks around, like, wearing a beret, importing video games because he can.
Oh, okay. Like hipster nonsense.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's just like, I really wish I hadn't been so far up my own ass as to not realize that, like, Hitman is this, like, amazing puzzle game that's, like, really, really funny, because that's not how they market themselves. It still makes it like one of video games, like, best secret treehouse clubs. Like, you don't know that Hitman is a funny puzzle game until you play Hitman, because they don't sell themselves as a funny puzzle game. They, like, vaguely imply it in the marketing materials, but never be like, this game's super funny and it's a puzzle game. Like, you get the impression that it's, like, maybe a stealth game or maybe an action game, but, like, they never show you their ass. I would love to have gone back to, like, late 90s Brian and be like, look, dog, this is going to be a game. And let me tell you what, you're going to want to, like, get all snooty and talk about how it just looks like bullshit, but get in there. Just get in there so that way you can experience, like, the joy of each release in the series as it comes out, because they're all really good and you're going to like it. And I think that I would probably have reacted like a head ass and disbelieved myself. I'd been like, well, it looks like I suck later.
That is kind of weird, because now I'm thinking about it, I can't really think of a game that I've been able to discern its actual play experience by its marketing alone. Like, the best thing that I've ever been able to do is, like, look at a game, it's like, oh, this kind of looks like something I've already played, and I'll relate it to that experience. Because I think, like, how you say that Hitman isn't marketed as, like, a funny puzzle game, and it reminds me of another series that has kind of similar tones that also markets itself as something very different. The Yakuza series.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Yakuza series is hilarious.
Does it market itself differently in the US and Japan? Because I assume it does.
I mean,
I think so.
I totally believe it, but... Or even stuff like Monster Hunter, like, doesn't really market itself the way that it actually is, I think. Especially, like, even in, like, Japanese media. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's this great game, we're all excited to play it, but, like, you don't really get a handle on what the play experience is until it's, like, actually in your hands. But that might just be, like, a failing of, like, marketing as a whole. Because I can't even think of, like, even big blockbuster stuff, like Call of Duty or...
Honestly, I feel like and this could just be me on the outside looking in, and it could very well be that there is a well-meaning, enthusiastic Call of Duty player who could come on this program and taser me in the butthole. But,
Sure.
Like, I feel like the marketing for Call of Duty adequately conveys
Me
the Call
too.
of Duty experience.
Hmm.
But, like, I'll definitely agree, Rocky, that I don't think that, like, the marketing for Monster Hunter, a lot like Hitman, like, it all conveys, like, the community experience, or, like, what people go to that game for.
Right.
Like, I think that Nintendo conveys Mario with Mario marketing.
That's true. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, but I definitely do think that there are some series where, for some reason or another, publishers are like, okay, so a man's gonna fight a tiger in this video game because that's what we do.
Like, why isn't that in the trailer, right? Like, fuck.
Yeah.
I get that it's a surprise and it's a big deal, but, like, people need to know this is, like, the hard-hitting shit.
I feel like, so on Monster Hunter, I feel in Japan, my thought would be that the advertising campaign is, like, you know what it is. Well, and then people are like, yeah, I guess we do know what it is. While in the US, it's, you know what it is. Then people are like, I have no idea what it is, actually.
Yeah.
Could you please explain this a little bit better? Thanks.
Yeah. No, but I was thinking, did you guys ever see the advertising campaign for No More Heroes 2 back in the day?
Does not spring to mind.
Okay, because I think that shit was super accurate. Like, they basically made a fucking YouTube poop where, like, Suda51 voices over, like, a model, and then, like, the main, like, one of the characters from the game just comes in and she's like, violence is the only way you know how to express yourself, and then it's just a bunch of blood
shit.
going. It's a bunch of blood going everywhere. It's like, yeah, that is No More Heroes. And then it shows him doing household chores and playing with his cat. That's No More Heroes.
I gotta rewatch it. Oh, man.
So, like, there is some absolutely weird, wild shit going on in Hitman 2 right now. So they introduced this multiplayer mode in Hitman 2 called Ghost Mode.
Right.
Which is where you and one other person are simultaneously trying to kill the same target at the same time. And in the levels, these things called ghost crates appear, which is where they'll put an item or a costume that either you or your opponent can access. Starting this week, an item has started showing up in the ghost crates. No one knows what it does, but people have gone to the ghost crates, and then they open the ghost crate, and what's inside is a cheeseburger. Yep.
Cheeseburger?
Yep.
You can pass?
Yeah.
And the game identifies the cheeseburger as a non-lethal melee weapon.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
And it's just like, what is going on with this cheeseburger? Like, why are people going to this ghost crate and getting these cheeseburgers out? Like, they did not appear until the same update that pushed the new escalation. And so people have been going nuts trying to figure out how the cheeseburger can be used in ghost mode.
It unlocks PUBG.
What if it's a bait? Like, what if you, like, use it to, like, draw attention? Since it's, like, a melee weapon, you probably can't use it. But, like, if you... Because, like, hitting someone with a cheeseburger probably won't do much. But if you could, like, leave it somewhere to maybe like NPCs are like attracted to it, like they just see a cheeseburger, they want to eat it.
That sounds like us.
Mm.
It does sound like us.
Like, oh, that looks fucking delicious. I mean, I know you don't generally think, Bomba tacos and rum when you think cheeseburger, but they got a great cheeseburger.
Dude, the people are going to really think we're sponsored by them. We're not. We are not sponsored by Bomba Tacos and Rum.
That's right. As I sit here sipping my Bang energy drink, I just like to talk about Bomba tacos and rum.
Oh,
God damn it, Brian.
Yeah, so this cheeseburger is like vexing everyone. It can't be poisoned either. You can't
it's a cheeseburger. It's already poisonous.
Yeah, so I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah.
It's an incorruptible burger.
It's a burger above reproach. So, Hitman is good right now. I'm looking forward to the next elusive target dropping on the 21st.
Here's hoping for Hans Gruber.
Well, that would be the which they've also said there's going to be something that's going to drop in the game for the holiday. They haven't said what it is. I am certainly hoping for Die Hard themes, since they did the Home Alone theme for the one in 2016. I really want to fucking knock somebody off that building. It'd be even better since the building is in Mumbai.
Oh my god, yes.
Please, let that be.
Please.
So yes, Hitman 2, good. Shit's definitely afoot in Hearthstone. I know that's different. But yes, the number of irritating decks is growing by the day since the new expansion has come out.
Yay! I love it! More irritating decks, please.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most annoying deck right now that you found?
So I think that the problem, the most irritating thing right now is that Druid just keeps on being incredible. They're doing nothing to balance the dominance of Druid in the meta. You go on ladder and you're like, well, what am I going to encounter on ladder today? And they're like, well, you have a 6 out of 10 chance of it being Druid. You're going to encounter a ton of Druid. Everything that was good about Druid is still good. The new cards that they got only help them. So there's 4 or 5 different Druid archetypes that you're going to run into. Also, Aggro Hunter is back, and it's there's actually now even an archetype for Aggro Spell Hunter. It's a hunter deck that doesn't even run any minions. It only runs spells and That's no cool. Minions in a Hearthstone deck.
He hunts alone, man. What are you gonna do?
He hunts alone. Yeah. So it's hilarious when he does his little greeting, I hunt alone. You're like, yep, you do. It's a whole thing. So an aggro deck with no minions, I've seen everything, and there's a ton of those out there because there's a new hunter hero card which replaces your hero. And its battle cry is replay every spell that you've played this game.
Yeah.
And there's some goofy shit that comes out of that happening. And the problem is that the order it replays the spells in is random. So sometimes they'll cast spells that will generate themselves minions. And then they'll damage their own minions. But alternatively, if they cast the spells which damage minions before they create themselves minions, then they won't have their own minions as random targets to damage. So they can fuck up all of your shit and then create themselves a bunch of 3/3 wolves to hit you in the face with.
Nice.
So, yes, exactly. And of course, there are people like me out there still trying to make Discard Warlock real.
I thought you said it was real. We were there a week ago. Tegan, you were there.
I was there.
The problem is that Discard Warlock counters emerged about 3 days later.
Aww.
Rock, you know how it is when new stuff comes out in the game. The tech moves fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you just gotta you're trying to make it work. That's the thing. That's the tech.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in the lab with Discard Warlock. I'm just gonna push this through this real quick because this got put in my thing and I didn't put it here. Which is that apparently there's a remake of Panzer Dragoon and Panzer Dragoon Zwei on the dock. Somebody's doing that.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is remake Panzer Dragoon Saga, you cowards. Like, if this is where we are, maybe remake the Panzer Dragoon game, which only has, like, 30,000 copies in existence.
I mean,
so that way...
They're probably getting to that, because, like, weren't these, like, first ones in the series?
Why not start with the one that only has 30,000 copies in existence?
Because if it comes back into play, I mean, there's definitely, like, a collector's group that, like, knows about it, but building, like, interest in the series creates a bigger audience to sell the good game later.
Like, there's already, like, a lot of, like, weird prestige and mystery around Panzer Dragoon. Like, Panzer Dragoon Saga is one of the reasons that people have been prioritizing for years getting Sega Saturn emulation to work right.
Right.
So that way people who are not one of the 30,000 people who bought that game can play it. Also, because, like, preservation has been terrible around Sega Saturn games, there's far fewer than 30,000 of those things still laying around. Like, it's a really good RPG, so why not let people play a really good RPG?
This is a
Like,
stupid
I don't know.
question. Are the games similar enough that you could make one engine and then therefore one game that would have all the games on it?
I mean, you're going to need the engine that you're going to need the engine that you're building for Panzer Dragoon for Panzer Dragoon Saga, but you can't just build one and be done.
I mean, like, there'd be, like, modes that it would run in, but, like, are they close enough that you could, like, with not too much extra work, make the other games work?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So, come on, guys. Come on. Like, I mean, I realize that, like, it's makes more sense to just make these, but come on. I mean, there's very few RPGs released out there that I think have, like, the same kind of, like, weird forbidden fruit shrouded in mystery, like, oh man, I just want to fucking play it bullshit associated with it as, like, Earthbound, but, like, Panzer Dragoon Saga is one of those. And so it's weird. It's like, imagine if Earthbound was, like, the third game in a series where the first two games are mostly dismissible rail shooters, and then along comes, like, the cool game. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe it's because... does anybody here like Panzer Dragoon, or can I just dunk on it?
You can. I don't think anyone here else has that much experience with it, man.
Okay, yeah, I keep on forgetting I'm about to die. And I'm really old.
That's why I want Saga right now.
Yeah, exactly. I could die at any given fucking moment. Like,
oh my god.
But, like, Panzer Dragoon is one of, like, Sega's endless stream of, like, shitty... Alright, Sega had, a large volume of crap at the dawn of 3D gaming. Some of it was good. Please see, Daytona and Virtua Fighter. Some of it is bad and is a bad time. Please see Virtua Cop and Panzer Dragoon. You are allowed to remember the old things are bad, but the thing is that series eventually did conjure up, like, a really good game that, like, is now really, really inaccessible. Not just because, like, they printed so few copies of it, but also because, like, Sega Saturn emulation is, like, largely unreliable and mostly bad. So even if you just wanted to, like, go get a ISO of it off the internet, most Saturn emulators suck. So, come on, guys. Come on. Do the work. Do the Lord's work. All right. That's what I got on that, Rocky. So I guess... Thanks for putting it in there, so that way I could say my piece.
What? I didn't put it in there.
Well, who the fuck put that in there? God damn it, look. Oh.
Okay, so I know we skipped over it earlier, but I am kind of back in for Kingdom Hearts 3. Just Face Your Fears. The track is okay, to be honest. It's not great. But the trailer brought me back in.
Excuse you. Fucking excuse you.
It was alright, Tegan. Like, Face My Fears was a pretty good track. But it's not, I'm not writing home about it. I wrote home about, like, fucking, Simple and Clean. I showed Simple and Clean to anyone who would listen. And, like, I don't know if they'll recapture that magic again. But that's a whole other thing. I'm not bashing Utada or anything like that. I love her. But also I have a running bet with a friend of mine because he honestly believes that, like, Terra is gonna be a big part of, like, the ending of the Kingdom Hearts series. Even though I largely espouse the position that Birth by Sleep was a fake game that did nothing to inform the rest of the series.
Wait. Is Terra who I think she is?
No, Terra's a
boy.
I thought it was FF6 Terra. I was like, what?
No, Terra's Sora, but, like, in the no, Terra's Riku, but in, like, the earliest timeline.
I wish I hadn't asked. I really wish I hadn't asked.
It doesn't matter, Brent. The important part is that Birth by Sleep was fake. Like,
it doesn't matter. The important part is Sora Nord.
But a friend of mine, he wants he's so convinced that they're gonna bring everything back, and, like, they're not going to bring back anything from Birth by Sleep, and I only accept apologies and sushi. So I'm going to get some sushi, like, in early February, so I'm really happy about that.
Wait, what do you mean you only accept apologies and sushi?
That's not a confusing sentence, Tegan. It's pretty
what?
encapsulating.
What?
I only accept apologies in the form of sushi. That's how that is. If there's an apology that is directed at me, but it does not include sushi, then I will not accept it. That's usually where I'm at. That's my personal.
Does it have to be like fish sushi, or do you accept other forms of sushi?
Okay, so that's a sentence that actually needs explaining, Tegan.
Chicken sashimi, do it.
Oh no,
that's a thing.
What about tamago sushi?
Tamago's cool. That's fine.
That's egg, not fish.
No, I'm aware of that. Like,
what about,
Tamago's okay.
Like California rolls and stuff, like with the fake crab in them. It's not real fish.
To me, that feels like a half-hearted apology.
Vegetable sushi.
Like
what?
Rocky,
what about travel distance? Like,
is the California roll the "I'm sorry you feel that way" of apologies?
Yeah, I'll accept that. That seems like an adequate descriptor of.
If I'm trying to apologize to you, do I have to ship? How do I ship you sushi?
Well, no, you would order sushi from a local place.
From Akron. I would order it from Akron and ship it there.
No, Tegan. Yeah. Tegan, you know how to do this.
What if I make sushi out of Rice Krispies and fruit roll-up? With Swedish fish inside. Does that count? It's sushi.
Do you feel like that's a real apology? Because I don't. I don't feel like that's a real apology.
I feel like that comes from my heart.
I feel that one's more like I'm sorry you're a fucking idiot.
I'm sorry you're a fucking idiot. Yeah. Which is, it's honestly just not an apology I should accept. Like,
okay, but like, I don't eat fish.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, but this isn't about
you. Can I send you my sushi?
Tegan, apology, when you give someone an apology, it's not about the person making the apology, it's about who you're apologizing to.
Soka. I've been doing it wrong the entire time.
Sounds like it.
Oh, no, I have to talk to you guys off the show about a hole I have dug myself into.
Great work, Teeks. But sure, we'll talk about that.
Wait, Rocky, do you accept Inari or not?
Inari's also not fish.
It's definitely not fish. I love it.
Inari's sushi is like,
if it's good Inari, I'm pretty sure it also would be a good apology.
Okay.
What if instead I sent you like the best katsudon I've ever had? I
think that seems like a point of vulnerability for yourself, and I think that sounds like an apology that I could honestly honor.
Okay.
Wait, is that apology, or is that like Asian mom apology, where it's like, I'm not going to admit that I was wrong, but I love you?
Yeah, I think that's what it is, because I'm not sending you your preferred apology thing, but I am sending you an
something
apology from.
Yeah, we count those. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm not going to admit that I was wrong, but I do respect that maybe I need correcting at some points in my life.
Perfect.
Fuck, that sounds like exactly the kind of apology I want to send people.
See, that's what I think. Also, like, that's personally where I'm at least for Kingdom Hearts. Teagues, how's your Pokemon Go battles been going?
I keep kicking Spark's ass. It's fun. It's harder to battle my friends, mostly because all my friends at work are, like, really strong. Like, most of them are level 40, and I am not, but I do my best.
Just fight them in the 2500s. That's what I do.
Yeah,
like
I mean, we can battle. We could battle right now if you wanted.
Oh, I'm going to
We're
lose.
ultra friends.
We
Yeah,
are
you're
ultra
gonna
friends.
lose, but
I really am. It's gonna be so ugly. I'll battle you later today. I'm in.
okay. It'd be fun.
Jesus, like, I'm kind of hurt, like, personally, because I'm a bum as far as, like, Pokemon Go goes. Where, like, because you want to unlock, like, your third ability or whatever, like your second charge move, and it costs, like, 50k Stardust and 50 candies to do.
Yeah.
And most of, like, I have, like, 70,000 Stardust right now, and that's it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Tegan, I'm a bum, okay?
Oh, no, you're a super bum. Wow.
Tegan, how much Stardust do you have?
800,000 and climbing. But
Jesus.
I have friends, some of my friends at work have, like, 6.5 million.
Jesus.
Like, so much Stardust, it's ridiculous. It's not fair. They have so much. They have so much, and I have so little.
Oh man, but that's still a lot. Like, you can unlock, like, what, like 30 some Pokemon's, like, abilities and shit as long as you have the candies.
Yep.
Like, I can unlock one, Tegan.
Well, and we have a lot of candy because we have a gym at our work. At my work, we have a gym, and we all raid there regularly. So like, all them legendary raids come, and we're just like, yay!
Man, I was supposed to put together a rating group. It didn't work out. I gotta make a new rating group. I'll figure it out.
Why didn't it work out? What happened? People didn't show up?
People didn't show, and I didn't keep
Jerks.
fishing for more people. Like, I was definitely lazy about it. Because, like, I definitely, like, just picked my friends instead of picked, like, everyone who could go and then make friends with those people, which is actually how I'm supposed to do it. But I didn't do that. I'll figure it out.
I mean, that helps, you know. Just tell everybody. Be like, yeah, raid in here this time. Show up.
Brian, what's going on with Asuka? What's with this samurai photo, dude? What the fuck is going on?
Tables, ladders, and chairs is on Sunday.
Cool.
They're going to have tables. They're going to have ladders. They're going to have chairs. And this here past Tuesday was finally the rematch between Asuka and Charlotte Flair. They have not been engaged in a one-on-one match since WrestleMania. And Charlotte went and got herself a kendo stick, like she did in her match with Ronda Rousey. But basically, Asuka was not having it, and proceeded to take the kendo stick and then beat Charlotte Flair with it. And then was like, oh, there's Becky Lynch observing on the sidelines. How about I beat her too? So we had some, like, real strong, like, Asuka beating people with kendo stick on SmackDown, which has led to, like, Asuka's, like, extraordinarily restrained Twitter game. Like, the difference between, like, when Becky Lynch goes nuclear on Twitter versus, like, I think what Asuka believes is Asuka going nuclear on Twitter is just, it's so restrained. Like, after Asuka beats up both Charlotte and Becky with a kendo stick, she posts this picture of herself on Twitter, and I'm like, first of all, this picture is great, but oh no, Asuka, all this is going to do is just, like, unlock the thirst fiends.
The thirst walkers are real, y'all. Prepare yourselves.
Asuka posts this to Twitter after her kendo sword attack.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm like, Asuka, you're the best. Like, but someone needs to teach you Twitter.
She's doing her best.
She also I recognize that, which is why, you know, when we talked about the cop and we said, like, evil, stupid, or undertrained.
Yeah.
She also posted this, which I admit I loved. I thought that was pretty fucking great.
Wait, is the left Toshiro Mifune in something?
Yup.
In what movie?
What she's been giving people is animated gifs of, like, her being tuckered out after her kendo sword attack, where she laid out Becky and Charlotte, and then posting cool pictures of herself with this fucking sword, and then fun fan art. And I'm like, the idea of what Asuka thinks Uncorked on Twitter is just so different. I'm like, man, you're just such, like, the mom of, like, Twitter fighting. You're like, yeah, you know, this is me going raw on Twitter, which is just, like, generally posting cute fan art and fun gifs. But I don't know. I'm ready for tables, ladders, and chairs. By this time comes out, TLC will have already come out. I will have already been disappointed. But I'm currently in the world. I'm in Schrodinger's pay-per-view anticipation, which is where the pay-per-view is both simultaneously great and terrible until I know, which is different than the way I feel about Ring of Honor's Final Battle, which happened the night before we recorded, where fucking Cody Rhodes felt the need to come out dressed as Solid Snake.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Solid Snake. Punished Snake.
Oh.
Yeah. So Cody Rhodes has this, like, irritating habit of coming out to fight in cosplay. He has come out in full Assassin's Creed gear.
I mean, is he getting paid?
I mean, yeah, he's getting paid, but, like, it's like, what a jackass. So he comes out last night with his wife, Brandy, and he's dressed as Punished Snake, and Brandy is dressed as Big Boss. And, like, this is so bad. And it felt like the most fucking, you know, senpai please notice me bullshit, because Ring of Honor Final Battle was in New York City.
Kojima supposed to be
and exactly. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is just the, you know, please notice me kind of fucking thing. It was somehow, like, I didn't think that it was ever going to get any worse than Cody Rhodes, like, showing up to fight dressed as Geese
I didn't
Howard.
know that was a thing. That's amazing.
Yeah. And, like, this guy's such a fucking nerd, and he's not a good nerd. Like, he's one of those guys who, like, takes to Twitter to, like, post shit that would take, like, a cursory level of research for owning a video game console. Like, hey, guys, I'm in Japan right now, and I really want to get Smash, but, like, I want to know, like, is it going to work on my Switch?
What?
That's pretty sad.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, like, don't be somebody who uses Twitter that way. Like, it is incredibly easy to find out that, like, it'll work just fine. And in fact, because you have your default language settings set to English on your Switch, when you put in your copy of fucking Smash into your Switch, the game is just going to be like, yep, set everything to English. So you won't even, like, have the experience of, like, seeing what, like, Japanese Smash looks like, just because all of your menus will be in English when you throw the thing in. Like, just, come on, Cody. Don't be a loser. And so he comes out in his fucking Snake cosplay, and I'm like, yep, this fucking guy right here. And I think that, like, I would probably be less irritated by it, like, if he hadn't just, like, launched a cigar brand and, like, put out some photos of himself, like, dressed as, like, Snake with a cigar.
He should have done it with Graves.
And I'm just like, yeah, it's like, what are you doing, dude? But, like, this was, like, part of, like, the larger issue of, like, the whole, like, Final Battle pay-per-view was the most schizophrenic shit. Like, every moment of the show that was, like, okay to watch and, like, good was offset by another moment that was, like, super cringe. Like, there's this guy who wrestles for Ring of Honor called Flip Gordon, and I hate Flip Gordon because he sucks. And he came out with a fucking kendo stick that he had strapped an American flag to.
No.
And he does his whole, like, I was a Marine gimmick, and, like, I'd say, like, at some point go listen to, like, Flip Gordon's entrance music, because it, like, it sucks in a way that will make you mad. Like, you'll get angry listening to Flip Gordon's entrance music, and then, like, Flip Gordon is a guy who would regularly post on Twitter, until, like, very, very recently, about how he believed the Earth was flat, and how people were just lying to us about it being a sphere. He's like, yeah, you know, the Earth is flat. You know, it's just a conspiracy to try and make us think it isn't.
Injured. I'm injured.
Yep, and yes, no. Yeah, and so then recently Flip Gordon went to Australia, and because of his experience riding on the plane to Australia, he became convinced the Earth was no longer flat, and took to Twitter to announce it.
That's all it took?
And I'm like,
wow, see?
Yeah.
The Earth,
and
right?
he's
Wow!
he's
Oh
like,
my
hey
God.
guys, you know, big news, the Earth's not flat. And I'm like, fucking Flip Gordon, like, this is why you're the worst. And it's, but like, this is also the same guy who, like, even though he's now willing to concede that the Earth is not flat, has another ongoing Twitter thing that makes me hate him, which is where he, like, talks to other wrestlers on Twitter about how health insurance is a scam, and how you don't need to get health insurance because whatever.
Huh?
Yeah, he exists. He's also, like, a big MAGA douchebag.
So he's just
Yeah.
mostly just making noise and a dumb...
He's the complete package. Like, I'm surprised that he has not been signed by Vince McMahon and, you know, rocketed to the top of the WWE roster.
Maybe that's what he's
Like,
going for.
yeah, but, like, he comes out with the kendo stick with the fucking, you know, American flag strapped to it, and he's got on, you know, camo pants, and the terrible flip music goes. And it's like, man, it's like, could this get any worse? And it's like, well, yes, it could, because the person that Flip Gordon is going to be engaged in combat with is Bully Ray, a.k.a. Bubba Ray Dudley, who is, for some reason, still in wrestling. Like, please, we've asked you to leave wrestling now for over 10 years, Bubba
Dang.
Ray Dudley. Please go.
How's he
But
staying
he
if
won't.
he's so unpopular?
Well, the problem is that there's, like, and I'm sure you know this, Rocky, but there are marks and there are smarks, and marks, which are a larger population, will be like, "Yay! There's somebody I'm familiar with. I will now clap," which means that promoters go like, "Oh, it's a good idea to keep this person around because, like, they get some kind of pop because of, like, familiarity," which means that as long as you have, like, just a large enough level of name recognition. As long as you do something like, I don't know, get secretly recorded having a phone conversation where you're talking about why your daughter shouldn't sleep with black men, then most people will be willing to hire you. Bubba Ray is one of those people who, like, yeah, he sucks, and he sucked for, like, a long time, but because, like, there's a large percentage of, like, wrestling fans who will just recognize him from his time in, like, ECW and WWE, that people will always be willing to book Bubba Ray Dudley. And, like, he was in a match that I hated over the summer, which was at Slammiversary, where he spent a good 10 minutes dousing a folding table in lighter fluid and then never set it on fire.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Does
It's
it fit
yeah.
the rules of storytelling that say, like, if you put a sword on, it's got to be swung?
Oh yeah, check off table.
Exactly. Exactly. So, like, and when that happened over the summer, and, like, at a pay-per-view that I largely loved, like, Slammiversary was great, like, except for the fucking, like, you know, Bully Ray match. And so, like, last night, I'm like, oh, fuck, Flip Gordon versus, like, Bully Ray, I should just kill myself. And it's so out he comes, and it doesn't take 5 minutes for him to fucking find a bottle of lighter fluid. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no, it's happening, isn't it? And he finds a table, and I'm like, oh, no, please, no. And here we go. 5 minutes of fucking Bully Ray dousing the table in lighter fluid. And I'm like, please. At which point Silas Young shows up. I'm like, oh, is Silas going to light it? Oh, Silas has got a lighter. He's flipped open the lighter. Oh, he's not going to light it. Okay. Oh, the lights are going out. The lights have come back up. Oh, it's Sandman from back in the day. Here's Sandman. They're playing his intro. He's got a can of beer. He's got a kendo stick. It's the whole thing. No. Is he going to light it? No. Okay. Flip Gordon now has Bully Ray on the table and is simultaneously hitting with 2 kendo sticks at the same time. It looks stupid. It looks as dumb as it sounds. It fucking does. And that segues into my last topic.
What?
But
let's go.
Do it.
But they never light the fucking table. They never light the fucking table. And I gotta say this, man, Bully Ray, fuck you. Fuck your lighter fluid. Fuck your tables. You suck. Like, fuck Cody Rhodes' stupid cosplay. Like, their women's program is a disaster. If you ever want to see the worst women's wrestling and go like, gosh, WWE women's booking is bad. No, go look at Ring of Honor women's booking. It's even worse. Like, I don't know what kind of, like, magnificent idiot does the women's booking for Ring of Honor, but, like, it staggers the imagination. Staggers. Like, they had a women's championship match, which was a 4-quarter survival match. Just about everybody in the match sucked. It was booked for like 10 minutes. That was it. It was done as an elimination match, so which meant like about every 2.5 minutes, somebody would get pinned, and then they go like, so-and-so has been eliminated. I'm like, okay, so we're just going to see like a couple of roll-ups and then this until someone who's terrible inevitably wins. And that's exactly what it was. So it all in all, like, there were like parts of that show that were pretty good, but the parts of it that were bad were the kind of bad that comes from a man pouring lighter fluid on a fucking table for 5 straight minutes and then not setting the table on fire. Fuck you, show. Fuck you. My feelings. Who wants to talk about Pornhub?
I mean, I don't, but I'll listen.
Brian wants to talk about Pornhub.
Well, they do this thing where, like, at the end of the year, they release a bunch of, like, data, which is interesting.
But, like, also why? Why release it to the public?
Weirdly enough, for me at least, it creates a level of transparency I wish other tech companies would consider. Like, like, when Pornhub exposes the granularity of their data tracking, like, it kind of lets you know, like, what's up. You're like, oh, okay, like, this is some shit right here. Like, you're exposing the granularity of your data tracking, which, like, it at least feels like it makes them less evil. You know what I mean? Like,
I get that.
If you're
Brian, I have a question for you, actually.
Yes.
So, in recent months, Pornhub has actually been trying to position themselves to be a household name / preeminent social network. Like, they you can create like art accounts. They've been trying to court artists like after the Tumblr fallout. Mm-hmm. And like they've actually allowed you to, create accounts. It's just, a social like taboo because you're making an account on a porn website. But like, say like Pornhub 5 years down the line, they decide that they've gotten enough like artists to show up and they've been building their community outreach, and then they rebrand themselves as the Hub. Would you consider making an account?
That's so weird that you should say that, because in one of the articles...
Oh, God.
I'm so excited. Let me know what's up, Brian.
So, like, I identified that apparently Pornhub, when you make an account, it will... Making an account will kind of like reveal to you upon account creation the level of tracking they were doing of you as an individual user before your account was created.
Does it now?
Like people,
that's crazy.
Yeah. And again, like talking about things that like get exposed by like large data tracking corporations, like. you have to work to find out like what Facebook knows about you, and I'm still convinced that there's parts of it which they don't expose. And the same could be said for like Google and other members of like the big six, like tech conglomerates.
Oh, the fangs, yeah.
But like when you make a Pornhub account and it's just like, yep, here's what we already know about you.
Maybe
like,
that's why it's
like,
publicly available.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and so I'm like that. I'm like, all right, I'm like, I gotta know. So like, I registered for a Pornhub account this week just to find out what Pornhub already thought about me.
And they're not wrong, are they?
And I'm just like, the dog who's in the room on fire, and it's just like, this is fine. Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, this is fine. I'm like, that's fair, Pornhub.
Amazing.
Point Pornhub.
Okay, what did you actually want to tell us about Pornhub?
So they released their data on like top searches and did some additional breakouts for like top searches by certain specific categories. So like, I guess the thing that I first wanted to call out are some top trending searches before we even like get into like specific categories, but the top trending searches I think are telling.
Oh, fuck, we really are FM radio. Let's go.
Okay, so here you go. Top trending searches. Number 10, threesome.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Number 9, Bowsette.
Number 9?
Not
Top
surprised.
10?
Not surprised.
Top 10's a lot, Tegan.
Yeah, but like,
when
you're just
how
like,
much sex stuff there is? There's a guy in the afterlife who has to go through all the fucking sex stuff, and he keeps requesting immediate suicide. Got like 700 things in 1 second when Burning Man started.
oh man, we're just across all topics. The number 9 trending search on fucking Pornhub this year was Bowsette. I'm just like, good Christ, people. Number 8, Tinder.
Wait, like T-E or T-I?
T.I.
Tinder?
Well,
Actually,
so
I
it's
get
a
that, but
setting
it's so dumb.
effectively.
Ugh.
Exactly.
Wait,
like,
what are you guys talking about?
and I'm just like, this is the most meta end of day shit right here. Like, oh, of course, it made me curious as to like what searches are like for like Facebook or Twitter, or like, is there some real hard OK Cupid fetish shit out there? Number 7, tattoos. Number 6, outdoors. Number 5, trans.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting, actually. Number 5?
Yep.
That's up there. Wow.
Number 4, romantic.
Okay.
I'm
nice,
losing
dude.
faith. I'm losing.
It's a fantasy. Like, Joe, be nice.
No,
It's like,
I
my
think that
fantasy
the
is
thing that-
someone being romantic with me while we're being intimate. That's a fantasy?
I mean,
Yeah.
for many
So
people,
sad.
I mean,
It's
yes,
really sad.
Welcome to that site.
Poor people. Do you need
Well,
a
no, I
hug?
mean,
Yes, they actually
Like,
do
but the
need a
thing
hug,
is-
Do you need a
Tegan.
hug?
the thing that I specifically found interesting about it was that that this is reflective of trending activity, which means that like the searches for romantic spiked, and I'm just like, oh my god, like what's changed?
People want
What's
hugs.
fucking changed?
There's a
People want
couple of
hugs,
things.
Brian.
Maybe a handful. Maybe a lot. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. The world is a dark place, Brian.
But you know what's more important than romantic? Number 3, 4K.
4K? Yeah, okay, it's romantic and then 4K. Romantic 4K
technology-
sounds
Yeah.
like a vibe, honestly. I'm interested.
Yeah. And they had some comments on the 4K trending. They said, just as 1080p searches were a defining term previously, now 4K has seen a significant increase throughout 2018. Also, searches of romantic has more than doubled and remains twice as common a search term from female visitors than compared to male
That sounds
users.
about right, yeah.
So,
Fuck.
does this in any way reflect an increase in female visitors?
Yeah, they also mentioned that they have had a significant increase in female visitors.
Well, that's also good, I think.
Yeah. Number 2 trending search for 2018, Fortnite.
Fortnite porn?
So guys, no, but this is important. More important than Bowsette, than romance, or even 4K imagery. People want to see Fortnite fuck on, like, the internet. That's amazing.
Can I put out
So-
a theory?
Let's get it,
Please.
Joe.
So I have a feeling at some point they do age breakdowns, but they probably hard limited it to like, oh, the lowest is 18 because it couldn't possibly be lower. But if you were to probably look at their unadulterated, probabilistically gathered data, I would guess that a significant portion of the people who enjoy number 2 on that list are not 18.
Oh, you mean the let's be real, we have parts of our data that we like to hide, just like the cigarette company's data? Yeah.
Well, we can update that just like like Facebook or Google's data.
Yeah, like, so I did feel the need to type Fortnite into Pornhub after reading this article, and I was so glad to see that it took less than a page of results to return something called Fortnite.
Yeah, there's like a porn parody that came out.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm glad that somebody has made a movie where there are naked people jumping out of a bus.
Shit.
And the number 1 trending search on Pornhub this year, Stormy Daniels.
I respect it.
Understandable.
Huge come up for her, honestly.
So, which also led to like a discovery of the significant disparity between most searched for porn star and most viewed porn star. Yeah.
Was she
the most searched?
Tremendous disparity, I assume.
Yeah. So she's definitely the most searched for porn star on Pornhub. And there were a total of 84.6 million Stormy Daniels video watches.
Still a lot.
But number 2 in the search is Mia Khalifa.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But Mia Khalifa has 288.5 million views.
That makes a lot of sense, honestly.
Yeah. So people do that search, and they're going to work through that list. There are people who have significantly fewer searches, but have significantly higher number of views.
Which just means she has a dedicated fan base, or they have a dedicated.
Yeah. So getting back to video games specifically, so all right, let me just. There's so much. They've released so much data, guys. There's so many fucking maps and graphs. It blows my mind.
Does it?
All right, so
Blows
it does.
your
Actually amazing,
mind,
'cause,
doesn't it?
All
right. So first, traffic as generated by video game console.
Okay. Wait, but that would only include like PS4 and like Xbox.
Oh no, it doesn't, sir.
Browsers,
Here we go. All right. So 54.4% of traffic is generated by the PS4 amongst game consoles. 33% is generated by the Xbox One. Okay. 7.3% is generated by the PS Vita.
Oh, sure.
That doesn't surprise me.
And I want to kind of call out here, good for the Vita, because this is exactly what we already knew about the Vita.
Yeah.
That the Vita's ownership is by and large thirst walkers who are like, yo, you got them erotic visual novels? And you're like, what are Vita users who are not playing erotic visual novels doing?
Looking at porn.
Also,
Looking
Fred, like,
at
don't give them
porn.
too much credit. Like, they're usually just like, yo, man, you got the titty games. Like, that's usually how that would come out.
4.6% of traffic is coming from the Nintendo Wii U.
Oh, all right. Did not know that.
Yeah. And here's my favorite. 0.7% of game console traffic coming from the Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I was gonna ask. I'm glad
That's
you
like-
just provided that for me.
That's like 480p, man. Like, holy shit.
Are they using the Monster Hunter claw grip with both hands?
So, video game character searches, and I think this is probably the last data that we'll deep dive. First of all, the gap between number 1 and number 2 is just shocking.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay,
also-
whatever, come on.
Yeah, so, and it also includes the date of peak search,
Shit.
which I think is fantastic. Number 1 with 34.6 million searches, Bowsette. Date of peak search was September 30th. which represented a 776% increase in Bowsette searches. But the you want to talk about thirst spikes, though. Less total searches for Brigitte from Overwatch with 4.8 million. But on April 9th, that represented a 2,789% spike in Brigitte's search activity.
But that was just like the announcement date, right?
The announce, okay, yeah. Next up, pretty obviously, Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. There is a disturbing volume of Tomb Raider porn out there.
Yeah.
Because people are basic.
Next up is... Yeah, people are basic. Next up is Mercy from Overwatch. Sure. Which I think also feeds into people being basic. Then is Zelda. There's a part of me that kind of hopes that some of those Zelda searches... Exactly. Then Ash from Overwatch. Then Mario. Tegan, I'm kind of curious as to why that got on.
I mean, it's just the whole thing is just ugh.
Then Widowmaker.
Yeah. Where's my gremlin though?
Then Calamity from Fortnite. Then Tracer. Then Diva.
Yeah, there she is.
With 2.2 million searches.
Talking about Diva porn, Tegan.
That's my gremlin girl. I support her in all her endeavors.
I respect it.
Then Princess Peach. May.
Okay.
Princess Peach below Mario?
Yeah, wild, right? Isn't that truly banana?
People still trying to look up her skirt and smash. Like, come on.
Yeah, they've already confirmed that Rosalina doesn't have underwear, which is weird, but you know.
Then May.
I mean, they put a void where Peaches used to be.
Void.
They put a void. They put a dark void under there.
That's why she wears the petticoat.
Yeah.
But it does get worse. So after May, Bunny, and Sombra, then we get Misty.
Still 12.
Yep. But
14. Misty's 14.
Sorry.
But worse than that, then comes Gardevoir.
I'm not surprised.
Not surprised.
Then Farah, Zoe, Lana, then Bowser. I'm glad that there's some people out there who are like, you know what, I've tried Bowsette, I need that hard shit.
No, actually,
that's entirely
especially...
Seth Everman. That's just him. He's the only one looking for Bowser. He's just looking for him a lot.
Actually, there's like a pretty strong like wave in the kink community that like has real strong feelings for Bowser. It's a whole thing.
Then Kitana from Mortal Kombat.
Really?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna guess that like, see, I wish they had individual age demographic breakdown on these searches as well too.
Yeah.
Because I'm willing to bet that like, if we were to look at Kitana and like Lara Croft, I think that they're going to be completely bolstered by like fucking Gen Xers with like their pants around their ankles. It's like, come on, guys. Could you have just like worked out all this Kitana jacking off when you were a teenager? Like, could you have fucking dealt with that shit then? Like,
there are new Mortal Kombat games, man. There's
everybody who is jacking off to Kitana is pushing 40 or older.
All right, man.
What, you don't believe me?
I do not know.
All right, you know what? I'm now going to go to DeviantArt just to find a dearth of stuff. I'm going... No, I'm going...
Don't.
No, the whole point is that I'm going to
show.
search something, and I'm going to get barely anything because of the average age of DeviantArt users. Katana, Mortal Kombat. All right. You know what? All I'm really getting is cosplay photos. There's barely any horny art. The only fucking Katana I'm finding is people dressing up like Katana because they're like, look at me, I'm a hot chick. Like, I can't find people drawing Katana because they're horny to save my life.
To save your life, Brian? I think you could do it if you need to.
You get what I'm saying, though. Like, DeviantArt, which is normally a reservoir for thirst, is like, it's coming up empty because the people, the age group is like, yeah, Katana, whatever. Then Sunstrider, Pikachu, Um, uh,
Wait. Are they wearing the sweatband or like the baseball cap?
I'm hoping it's the detective hat.
He's asking about Pikachu.
No, I know.
Then Midna?
Why?
People are bad and the internet is a bad place.
No,
Short stack is also a thing.
Is there a specific Midna? Like, is it
like,
Tiny Imp Midna, or
it's
is it like...
It's
Tiny
definitely
Dang
tiny.
it, no.
No, I've definitely put forward this theory because like other people are like, oh yeah, Mid is kind of cute. I'm like, that is stand-in for a child. You really shouldn't be doing this.
That's also true.
Then Melina for Mortal Kombat.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's almost as disappointing as the Midna searches. You're like, oh, let me get this straight. Your fetish is a fucking palette swap. Like, you can't get yours with a katana search. Like,
well, katana's more popular.
And then Bright Bomber, and then bringing up the rear, Tifa.
Tifa should be more popular, but she also doesn't have hips.
I think it's that whole like age of the people jerking it like thing. Like, I think the reason that like Tifa is so far down is that probably most of the people who are jerking it to Tifa now just have to spend most of their time worrying about what their doctor tells them to do and cutting out.
Okay, well, this is a different scenario from the Mortal Kombat thing because there hasn't been new Tifa content since like that death battle they did like 2 years ago, and like there was a new Mortal Kombat game that came out last year.
Huh. I guess one other thing which is worth noting is they did do. They called out specifically events during the course of the year that had significant impacts to their traffic activity. Like, while this event was happening, how did it materially impact their traffic? Like, during the Academy Awards, their surfing decreased 6%. During the royal wedding, searches decreased 10%. During the Super Bowl, 26% decrease in activity.
I was hoping for an increase.
That's after, bro.
Yeah, but just I don't know. Like, it's an annual fascination for me because like I really wish that other tech companies would provide this level of transparency. Like, whether you're into jacking off to porn or not, a major tech company being like, "Please look at how we're using data," is like an interesting thing.
I bet 23andMe does similar.
God, that bothers me even more because of what kind of data they're gathering.
They have, yeah. It's like, hey, guess who has cancer?
That's right.
Or has a propensity towards cancer.
Yeah. Man. I also just have to wonder at what point, like, police departments just were like, you know what? We could be just so much more cost efficient if what we did was just have nothing but guys who are out in the street, like, beating people of color with nightsticks, and then instead of detectives, what we have is one guy who submits data requests to 23andMe to solve all crimes. You know, that's what we'll do. Like, why have detectives when you have one guy who can just fill out, like, a bunch of, like, stuff to, like, get a subpoena all day? Like, oh, murder? We'll find out if 23andMe has the data. Like, rape? Let's find out if 23andMe can solve it. Like, just...
I'm looking forward to the future in which we create some sort of like biological implant that like puts off like other people's DNA and samples just like that come off random parts of your body.
Yep. Oh, all right. So, Joe, you've been very patient. It looks like you have some topics that you have brought to the table.
I'm gonna fly through this just because like we've been going a bit long. Yeah, so I have a couple things. I've been recently watching Violet Evergarden, which is Netflix. It's a Netflix original anime. It's
how much have you cried?
I've heard good things.
I mean, like I like it so far. It's kind of like a lot of it's like stuff that's been covered in a lot of anime from the 90s, especially. But like it is a very good version of that story. I won't go into too many details, but it's cute. It's heartwarming. It's not really an action thing. It's much more of like a, hey, there was a war before this, and now like people are kind of readjusting to normal life, but some people never really had a normal life, so now you got to figure out like what to do with said life and find your purpose. It's interesting, and like this could have been done non-anime and like even without some of the more fantastical elements, and it would still be a good story. So it's nice. I'm not so far into it that like anything completely unexpected has happened. I'm on episode 5. I saw Into the Spider-Verse on Thursday. I think it's probably my favorite Spider-Man movie, but that comes with some caveats. Like, I really like it, but that's because I like the old Spider-Man comics and the Spider-Man like cartoons rather than like so I like Spider-Man when he has his own really complex, stupidly intricate universe as opposed to it interacting with the rest of the Marvel universe, in which case, you know, Spider-Man Homecoming is probably more your jam. But if you're more into like, oh my god, Madam Web is here and she's gonna get a bunch of people together to have a spider war, then like you're gonna like Into the Spider-Verse.
Cool.
Spoilers, Madam Web is not in the movie. I just said that as an example of like I wish Ezekiel was in it too. But also another bad thing about it, like if you've seen the trailer, you know who this is. But Penny Parker is kind of a waste of space and could have been replaced. I really wish she had been replaced by live-action Takuya Yamashiro, aka Japanese Spider-Man. But that was never going to happen.
That would have been good though.
He's referenced in the movie. There's a drawing of Leopardon, his giant robot, like in the background of one scene. But, like, yeah, there's no way they'll ever fucking bring Japanese Spider-Man into canon again. I've also been watching another Netflix show, Sound of Your Heart. It's from 2016. I'll pitch it this way. Do you like 90s-style sitcoms? Do you have at least a passing familiarity with modern Korean culture? Sound of Your Heart. It's quite good. It's about a guy who's a aspiring webtoon artist and, like, kind of like the crazy shit that happens in his family. It's based on an actual webtoon, which was based on his actual family. So I'm wondering how many layers of weird shit and like differences there are between his real life now and the fucking live action show based on the comic based on his life. I also recently, have you guys heard about presentation parties?
Yes.
Kind of a thing on Twitter right now, but like the idea is like people get together to give 3-minute long PowerPoint presentations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been following the
like
Facebook
you drink
posts,
while
man.
you're doing it?
Yep. I had one of those at my place. It was quite successful actually, like much more so than I thought it was going to be, but like we kind of made it so that if you didn't want to present, you'd have to make food. So the food would be judged on presentation if you did that instead. It was pretty fun. I did my presentation on why I think the 1980s movie Prodigal Son is a better Wing Chun movie than Ip Man.
Oh shit!
It is. It so fucking is though. Well, no, I won't say it so fucking is. They're very different, but it's more like what I want. Like it's a technical discussion about Wing Chun, and it's comedic rather than like a very serious movie that like it pretends to be historical but is kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
I think Ip Man's still a good movie. It's just not my cup of tea, really. But like another person wrote his presentation while the party was going, and he did his on like his method for cooking rice and why he thinks other people's methods suck. It was pretty good.
Fun. Oh shit!
It was pretty good. It was a mostly Asian audience, so everyone had very strong opinions about it.
You gotta do like the next one like on Twitch, man.
So we're thinking about our next presentation. We're all going to write our presentations, but then we draw out of a hat for who has to present the other person's presentation.
Oh, like that one Jackbox game.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. We're going to go for that. Last night, I rewatched Scott Pilgrim for the first time since it came out. When it came out, I liked it, but didn't love it. Rewatching it, it is way better of a movie than I remembered it being, which is the opposite of the direction I thought I was going to go. I honestly thought I was going to be like, oh, this is like cringeworthy, but like, it's really weird because I'm gonna be real. When that movie came out, I thought Knives was really cute, and like now looking at her, I'm like, oh man, she is like the cringiest character on the planet next to Scott, who's also super fucking cringy. And like, I'm just like, I hate. Well, I don't hate, but like both these people are really cringy to me in a way that makes me feel physically uncomfortable. But like, it doesn't get in the way of my enjoyment of the movie because that's clearly the point. But I was just like, oh, this is the worst. And then someone was like, oh, this explains some of your dating choices from undergrad. I'm like, Yeah, huh. Fun times. I've still not finished Secret of Mana because me and my roommate keep on having scheduling conflicts.
You're never gonna finish it.
Shut up.
You're never gonna finish it. You're gonna be in a retirement home and you're finally gonna be like, all right, we're gonna do the final boss today, and he's gonna die, and that's gonna be it.
We're in the final dungeon right now, so we just need to grind a bit, because we got pretty far into it and then realized how underleveled we were because people were hitting us for like half our life. So it's just like, yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here. Other than that, I recently watched a 1980s British made-for-TV movie called The Disputation, which I'm going to say if you like historical dramas and you like, I guess, like, theological arguments, it's actually, like, a really cool movie. I discovered this totally by accident. I don't even remember how, but it's basically, during the Spanish Reconquista, like, a Jewish rabbi was forced into a debate with a Christian priest that was held in front of the king of Aragon, which is one of the Spanish kingdoms before it became United Spain.
Right.
And he apparently, according to like history, he effectively won the debate, but because it was a Christian-held territory, he was banished and was said to have lost the debate. And so it's kind of about, you know, that disputation, and Christopher Lee, aka Sauron, plays the king. So it's a pretty awesome movie, and it's a pretty interesting, I guess, inspection of like what like religious life was like at that time, because like the priest that he's arguing against is actually a converted Jew, and not only that, but the rabbi kind of becomes more and more friends with the king as time goes on, and basically says to the king that his like attitudes and his morals and ethics are very pagan rather than Christian, and like they hold this like conversation in secret, and it's sort of a contrast of I guess like medieval power structures in terms of how the feudal system in many ways had a lot of pagan underpinnings in terms of like the allowance for power within the domain of an individual fiefdom versus like Christian hierarchy. So it's a good movie. It's somewhat historically inaccurate in terms of the rabbi and the king were never as close as this. Like, but for instance, the king in the real world after the disputation basically went to the Jewish synagogue and like gave a speech there, and he is the one king during the Middle Ages to have ever appeared at a synagogue and given a speech. So he was the most tolerant probably of the time, or at least the most accepting on an individual basis, but it's still somewhat historically inaccurate, the movie. So it's pretty cool. Y'all should check it out if that's your jam, which it's a very specific niche. You guys heard about subtle Asian traits?
What is a subtle Asian trait?
Subtle Asian Traits is a fucking Facebook group that started like a month and a half ago or 2 months ago and has since become the biggest fucking thing in the Asian community. Like, it is crazy how big it's become. There's a New York Times article about it and such. It's like millions big. It's effectively like mostly English-speaking people of Asian descent. Like, I noticed I didn't say Asian Americans because it was actually started by a bunch of Asian Australians. But it's Asian Australians, Asian Canadians, and Asian Americans, and a couple Asians living in Asia as well, but like generally from the Philippines because, you know, high English literacy rate. Like getting together and just like sharing like ridiculous, it's like a meme group, but like I think it's kind of gone beyond that, and there have been like a bunch of meetups and stuff, and it has grown like wildly fast, and like people are like to illustrate how ridiculously fast and like virally it's grown, people are joining it and then realizing that like everyone they've ever known and like parts of their family are in it too, and like exes and just like shit like that. Like, you're just like blown away. I've routinely found people who I tangentially knew 10 years ago just in that group liking shit that I post and stuff like that. It's fucking crazy. So, if you guys are interested in observing this, like, because you do not have to be Asian to be in the group. It's just kind of like, that's the subject matter. If you guys are interested in checking it out, it's Subtle Asian Traits. There have been a bunch of subgroups such as Subtle Asian Dating and Subtle Happy Traits and the like. It's pretty awesome. Don't fuck it up, but yeah. Also, I recently got back into...
Pump the brakes.
I promise not to fuck this up for you, Joe.
I want a brief detour here because now we get some fantasy booking. I want to know, individually how Tegan, Rocky, or I would fuck it up. Because this is fun.
What are you
Please
doing?
tell us how each one of us would fuck it up.
Oh, I don't think any of you could individually fuck it up. It's actually pretty tightly moderated.
Are you sure?
I think if you guys were to gather, like, a massive following to try to take it down, yes, but, like, the amount of work, I don't think it'd be worth it for your own personal enjoyment or your own life.
I gotta tell you, if we can gather a massive following, you got different business. But
yeah, I was
We're
gonna
not
say, I'm
doing
pretty
that.
sure if you had that power, like, we would just make Impossible Con a thing.
Yeah. But Cartwright Con has to come first.
So when I said you, though, I meant, like, you as in anyone listening to this. Because, like, who knows? Maybe there's someone in a seat of power listening to this. Maybe
I
Mark
swear,
Zuckerberg himself is.
If someone listens to this and fucks up subtle Asian traits, I'm coming for you. Specifically. I will find you, and I will make you pay.
so you could theoretically be coming for Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, let's go.
That's
Zuck
also
isn't safe from me.
That's a top 10 Pornhub search. Anyways, the last thing on my list, I want to get back into reading manga, and I'm thinking about resuming a bunch of series that I read when I was in high school that I stopped because I went to college and didn't really have time for it anymore. But I was thinking about getting to Samurai Deeper Kyo, Get Backers, Battle Royale, and Nausicaa, but in the exact reverse order, because I think I'd like to read the good ones first. So I'm going to get into Nausicaa, Battle Royale, Get Backers, and then get back to the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trash that is Samurai Deeper Kyo. Did any of you ever read that?
I actually didn't, but I'm aware.
Well, just so in case anyone knows, the anime and the manga are entirely different, more than Full Metal Alchemist different.
Yeah.
So, that's one of the weirdest, I remember when I found out there was an anime and I went to watch it and I was like, hell yeah, and then I watched it, I was like, whew, I have rarely been this disappointed. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. Any questions?
Are you considering reading Addicted to Curry?
I've not heard of this. Is this like a chef manga or something?
It is a chef manga. There's a guy who returns to a failing curry shop run by a young girl, because it's always a young girl, that's been abandoned. It's going to close, but he's actually the world's best curry chef or whatever, and he's been traveling the world learning how to make different kinds of curry. The thing about it is that he makes a new type of curry in every chapter, and the story begins with a promise that there are over 700 different kinds of curry that he knows how to make. However, I have read up to a point, and then I stopped reading it for reasons I still don't remember. But it was around the time I just stopped reading manga altogether. And I think I got something like 100 and some chapters into it. I just need to know if there are actually 700 different kinds of curry. That's something that's really important to me.
I can guarantee you there are at least 700 different kinds of curry. Rocky, once you've made your $1 billion tequila, you and I need to get on a small boat and travel Southeast and South Asia and just enjoy all curries.
That sounds like a trip, but also the $1 billion tequila, it doesn't have to be tequila. That's not what this is about. It's the fact that George Clooney made something cool with his friends that they all enjoyed, and it just happened to be worth $1 billion. That's the type of shit that I'm interested in.
Wait, so is the $1 billion MacGuffin the friends we made along the way?
I'm not going to sell my friends for $1 billion. Fuck that.
No,
Please sell me for $1 billion.
God damn it, Tegan.
That is, that's an episode title.
That is.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for coming by, Joe. It's really cool that you came to hang out, and we're definitely here through all of our news stories.
Hey, thanks, man. I really enjoyed talking about, China and establishing that ethics committee in the Epic Store. It was pretty cool.
Yes, I found it to be a thought-provoking story, and I'm committed to this idea that Joe was shocked into silence by grievous Chinese overreach.
No, it was clearly the Japanese adult video titles.
Yeah.
You're absolutely wrong. It was totally the story about Discord telling Epic to hold its beer.
True enough.
For sure. For sure it was that one. What do you think shocked Joe into silence?
Vote now on your phones.
Maybe what shocked Joe into silence was this new game on Steam, Cum Guzzling Side Story.
I'm not ready for what came out on Steam today.
3 months ago, she was student council president.
Oh no! Dude, fuck you! Oh man, Joe, if that's a Persona 5 hit reference, I'm gonna hit you.
No, that was from that Twitter.
Oh, okay, cool. We're fine. Whatever. All right. Well, Joe, I'm sorry that we ran like super long.
No, it's partially my fault for continuing the Smash discussion.
Nah, I actually always knew this episode was gonna run long. Like, even if Such wasn't gonna be here, it's just how it was gonna play out.
Guys, we're coming to some new platforms. I know that's a big shift, but I thought I'd mention it. Yes.
Where are we going?
Spotify.
Do I have to pack? Do I have to pack?
You do not have to pack for Spotify.
Is it a long trip? No?
No, it's right down the corner.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Okay.
But Impossible Coin is should be probably starting with this very episode, available on Spotify, as well as iHeartRadio, Podcast Republic, Radio Republic, and also our episodes are now being directly uploaded to Facebook as well. So that way you don't even have to leave Facebook to listen to the newest episodes. So, exciting?
Neat.
Is any of that exciting? I hope it's exciting. And I'll be seeing if I can't start getting our episodes on YouTube as well. So, more places to consume our exciting content. Rocco, can you tell folks the existing places for folks to engage with us?
Oh, yeah, for sure, guys. So we are on social media. You can find Brian on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. Tegan's on Tumblr. And you can find our show on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. If you want to help us out, or even if you just liked our show, or even if you didn't, we'd appreciate if you left us a review on iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher. And as a special bonus, if you leave your review on iTunes, Brian owes you a special gift. He promises. There is music at the beginning and end of this podcast. It's made by our very good friend, Big Sach. Pray for him. He's going through finals right now. It is a very troubling time. You can find his work at soundcloud.com/Big Sach NJ, or you can find him on Twitter at Hillary_Swank. Please wish him well on his finals. Is there other stuff I'm supposed to say here? I don't remember. Oh yeah, we stream sometimes. Brian streams on Fridays, if I remember correctly, for Hitman. I occasionally stream for Monster Hunter. I'm going to pick up again when AT Colby Teroth comes out, so I can get some new golden gear for my new golden gilded hunter. It'll be very cool. And we have a Discord, if you guys want to check in with us. The link should still be on the Facebook. I can't remember if it's on the Tumblr.
It is, but the way you find links on Tumblr is hard.
We'll find a better way to service Discord
hard
to you guys.
No, I thought that's the thing. Tumblr's not hard anymore.
Tumblr's hard until the 17th, and then you can't be horny on main, so... You
It's
can't
just
be
that
horny at all. Horny
go.
people don't have rights!
Yeah, but you can still be a Nazi on Tumblr, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, you can be a Nazi and a pedophile.
See,
But
that's
you
where the horny
can't be
bros go.
horny.
Can't be horny.
Unless you're
No more
horny for
boobs.
children.
Oh, Jesus. So, guys, we're all moving to Pornhub. We're going to make a Pornhub.
That's it.
reference on
I'm making an
Impossible
official Impossible Coin Pornhub account.
Please do not.
Coin. He's doing it. It's already done, Tegan.
God damn it.
We won't put you in
That's right.
charge of it. We'll give you the Facebook, and Brian will move
We're
to
all
the
going to have to come
Pornhub.
up with
Okay.
Pornhub handles. I'll be Cactus Whack.
I mean, that's actually pretty tough for me because my name's already Rocky, and most people, when they see like that I truncate my name to Rocco, like on like social media or whatever, they always think of Rocco Steele, who's actually a pretty famous gay porn star.
See, I
Comes
think
up a lot.
Rocco Siffredi, which is an entirely different porn star.
See what I mean? The Italians, you know, they know what they're doing down there. That's their bit. Or is it Moroccans? Yeah, whatever. Something
Somebody's
European.
got porn. Jeez.
Can we go?
Yes.
I need to wash this episode off me.
Everybody, peace.
Bye!
later,